up, everybody? Thursday, coming at you, 12:31 on the dial. Let's get it going. Come on.
You are listening to the new WPIG.
So new, I can play that for a full year, and it still works. What's up, everybody? We got a lot to cover today. We got, in terms of importance, I'll put it this way. In terms of importance, we have Crash Out style begging for Pokemon Stream of the Day. Then we have DSP crying. And then we have a tip court case to go over. We have to go to another tip audit. And then we also have to show you some very interesting audio from a certain shredded body style individual that is very interesting. And of course, I'll show you that. But no more bullshit. We got to get right to it, all right? Because we got so much to get to. So, let's start with the day stream here, okay? Day stream starts. Things weren't going well as we left. M-Boat says what? He cried? Just chill out. Just slow it down. Slow it down. We got a long way to go, okay? We're going to start with the day stream. We work our way up, all right? So, remember yesterday we left? Things were not going well. Let's see what happened.
Who is your best Pokemon on your team right now? Well, first of all, hold on 1 second. I owe you a nice flex, don't I? Out finally. 4 straight days I've been working again tonight. What? My final workout until I have a day off from working out. Finally, 4 straight days I've been working out.
What?
Yeah.
That's what he says here? Hold on,
I'm actually
what?
working out my biceps again tonight.
Oh.
My final workout until I have a day off from working out. Finally, 4 straight days I've been working out.
4 straight days I've been working out. No big deal. Wow. What a king. 4 straight days? Okay, anyways, moving on.
Name for Lickitung. So remember, if you do a $5 contribution, you can name Lickitung. If not, then just toss names in chat and we will pick one together collectively. What should we name our Lickitung?
Oh, this is what we saw. Lick it up.
That's disgusting. Lickalotopus, that's disgusting.
Why?
Actung, that's also disgusting. Diaper King, that's disgusting. Lick It, that's not so bad. Lick It is all right, I would say.
Lick It's bad.
Diddy, that's
okay, fuck this.
Someone sent me $1, says, name the Lickitung Lick It Up, like a Kiss song with the same
name. Yeah, like what I said. Yeah.
It's $5 to name a Pokemon, so...
You said throw it in chat. Damn. You said you could also throw it in chat.
All right.
Not anymore, I guess. Not with Lick It Up. Damn.
We caught Ralts. It's a male, which is weird, because Gardevoir obviously looks like a female, like in a dress.
Oh.
So, then again, it is 2026, so maybe that, it's fine. I guess, yeah.
Philip, their Pokemon?
No problem.
Philip, their Pokemon? Did you say a lion is wearing his,
I guess,
his
that's
mane?
fine.
Philip, is a lion wearing his mane, or is that just part of the body? I don't know.
No problems, I guess. That's fine.
That's fine. I guess it's fine. All right. Masterfully handled.
At any time. What should we name Ralts?
Masterfully handled. But there is a male version of Gardevoir, right? It is different. Hold on. I think. I don't know the details of. Oh, here we go. There is no difference, but someone made one. Here we go. Apparently, this is what they were thinking about. There we go. Can you tell which one's the male one? Anyways.
Am I opening cards today? Yes, we're guaranteed 1 pack because we're playing Pokemon. I always open a freebie pack. When we get to $100 of support, we'll do another, and so on and so forth. Or if we get a $50 contribution, I'm waiting for that first milestone to be hit of $100. I know we're going to hit it, guys. Please support today's Pokemon stream if you're enjoying.
We're going to hit it. We're definitely going to hit it.
Peach T asks, am I jealous that Wings quit streaming, but I'm forced to stream?
Yes.
No, I love streaming.
Okay, we don't know this. I would do this even if I was rich.
I love doing this as a job. I literally wouldn't want to have another job with this. Anything I do outside of this, I probably would like less. This is very, very fun to me. And always has been.
Outside of the times he said it wasn't fun and he wanted to stop. But those are different. He's very slow at those times. Dominic says, not sure if you remember, LT, but you and I named a Gardevoir Taiho a while back. There you go. I remember Gardevoir was a topic of conversation because, who was it? Jade requested to name only a female Gardevoir, I believe, was the lore there. He was very specific. It had to be a female. That was
Dave, by the way. Do you have a favorite musical? Oh, man. I've actually seen a lot of music that say, for example,
yeah, go ahead.
West Side Story, Guys and Dolls.
Oh, he's a fan of musicals.
I saw the Phantom of the Opera musical. I actually saw a Christmas Carol musical. I've seen the Lion King musical.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen a lot.
The Lion King musical. He's seen it all.
I've seen the Lion King musical.
He's never been to any of those, but I would venture to guess that all of those are on video style experiences. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I've seen a lot.
Uh-huh.
This is Team Galactus.
This must have been on video, I'm guessing.
Come on, guys, let's get some support for Pokemon. If you guys have a good time, number one, please like the stream. Let's get to 100 likes on today's stream on YouTube.
All right, I'm skipping all of the run-of-the-mill bags until we get to the real ones because we got a lot to cover, okay? Run-of-the-mill bags getting skipped until we get to the good stuff.
Why does this Machoke have Poison Jab? Of all things. Poison Jab? That's so weird. Why
is that weird?
This is bullshit. That's complete bullshit. What just happened?
Why? Okay, fun game.
What did I say? This is bullshit.
He was in theater at school. He was a theater kid. However, he never got the speaking parts, and he said it was because the organizers were dumb and they didn't understand how to do their job. But he was in drama, and he was never in a speaking part. He was the, the on the sidelines, kind of the scenery, which is very important, of course, but not speaking.
Finally.
Yeah, he said the popular kids got the parts, yes. Which is what everyone says when they don't get the parts, right? There's just somehow in every single drama department everywhere, when someone gets the lead role, it's always something... There's always some politics involved, you know what I'm saying? Well, actually, the other person, they like her better because. Oh, okay.
This is just stupidity. It really is. I can't use this Pokemon at all.
Uh-oh. Why is
How
this stupidity?
frustrating.
That's Pokemon, sir. He's figuring out... I think he's starting to learn about how Pokemon is.
It did no damage. Dude, I can't beat him. I had the whole team set to beat him. I can't beat him because no one does any damage to him.
Yeah?
Yet he does insane damage to me. How does this make any sense?
He's not even playing Pokemon Champions anymore, guys. This is the normal bog standard Brilliant Diamond, okay? So it's not like, he's playing against better players than him. He's playing against the computer. Okay,
so
right now.
dumb.
You'll get there. You'll get there. All right, same fight.
Oh, yeah, it's not very effective, but critical hit takes his whole life bar. Oh my god, yo, this game is busted to shit. Are you...
DSP said Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is busted to shit. Brilliant Diamond.
Kidding me?
Brilliant Diamond. This is the Dark Souls of Pokemon games. Many people have said this.
Oh my god, yo, this game is busted to shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, definitely.
There's no way for me to win now. This is insanely stupid. This is absolutely insanely stupid.
I'll get that zombie. I have it. Oh no! Yay! Dashboard! Woo!
Completely stupid waste of my time.
Yeah!
Literally nonsensical dice rolls. Oh,
Yes!
critical hit. Fuck you.
Yes!
I got the fight in the bag. Now he does a triple damage critical hit that one-shots my fucking Gyarados. Get out of here, man. This is so dumb. It gets so frustrating when you lose because the game decides you lose. It's not because you were outplayed.
Oh.
The game just said, oh, dice roll, you lose now. Redo the whole fight from the start. Fuck you.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's time to split the part. Now I got to do the whole stupid gym fight over, and there's nothing I can do. I'll see you in the next part. All right. Guys, I got to go on a break. When I come back, there'll be about 90 more minutes of Pokemon. However, this has been the slowest Pokemon stream I have done probably all year, and I don't know why.
Again? How many of those have we had in the last few weeks?
We got a good audience attendance. We got good engagement. The support is just nearly non-existent. As you can see,
Nearly non-existent.
I think we're at, what, $50-something of support?
He doesn't even know, though. Let's check.
Yeah, we're still at $56 of support.
Okay.
With only 90 minutes left on the entirety of the stream. And we had a great morning show this morning.
Basically,
no one has been supporting since I started playing Pokemon. We made...
I love how he says everyone was a great show. What was yesterday? Yesterday was... Oh, you don't own anything. Yeah. Oh, that was a great one. Legendary.
Not even $20 since I started playing Pokemon.
Fantastic.
Yeah. 15, $17. So this is not a good sign.
Oh, yeah. Red tag. I should have put that. King of the Ring will be noon Eastern. Okay, noon Eastern. Red tag Mugiwara. I'm pretty sure. Also, we're going to do the schedule segment real quick. So tomorrow's Kaching, and then Saturday will be normal, that being said, okay? So there you go. So tomorrow Kaching, Saturday normal show. And Meerkat's going to do the entire marathon, so we will do our show before that starts, redirect you to Meerkat. He has you the entire day, okay?
Because obviously we're in the midst of a lengthy Pokemon playthrough. Pokemon games are very long, you know that. And you guys wanted me to play another mainstream Pokemon game after the success of Fire Red, so I said, okay, I would. I have no clue what's going on today. Really, I don't. I don't know, because usually we're having a great time, and I am. I mean, that was frustrating what just happened, but it is what it is. I am having a good time. We're going to go back. We're going to fight it again. You know we're going to beat the gym. It's fine.
You said it was broken to shit.
Continue on. But I do need people to support the stream right now, particularly, you know, this is a stream with the Pokemon cards, too, and nothing. That's pretty bad.
Nope, not even any
please
Pokemon
support
cards.
The stream. If you have not yet, if you like Pokemon, please support it. If you want it to continue, please support it.
We do love it, of course.
All right, I'm going to go on a break, play you guys some music. When I come back,
you can think about what you've done, or more importantly, what you haven't done.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Isn't it funny how the cowardly trolls show up when I'm gone, of course, right? You notice that?
No, they show up the entire show endlessly. Yeah, I have the KINO clip, so we're going to play that for sure.
They literally show up in the chat and start
I'll go chronologically, so like day stream, night stream, KINO, for sure. We'll play it all.
Talking shit to everyone who's just trying to chill and relax and enjoy Pokemon, so of course they just sit there talking with each other.
Yes.
So here they are. There's like 4 or 5 of them. Look at this.
Well, there's more than 4 or 5.
How many more here?
All right, so I'll show you now because the timing is perfect. We have returned to prominence. 116 bans yesterday. And there was I think there was 99 or something on the day stream. So the day stream did its part yesterday in terms of bans. So there we go. 116 yesterday.
I got rid of him. Literally, the entire chat was just troll sock accounts talking with each other while I was gone. How nice, huh?
That's not good.
You're right. I would have actually beaten. I would have beaten that boss.
If what?
If they didn't get that random critical hit. That's correct.
Okay. So you could almost say that for every Pokemon battle ever. That's not just, an easy one. Scrappy CC says, rollback Poke Code. There you go. Let's blame the game. It's broken to shit.
Thanks for hanging out. This is the lowest supported stream of Pokemon we've had all year.
Remember, this is not the same one. This is different, okay? I want to remind you, this is not a repeat.
Captain, thanks for hanging out. Okay. This is the lowest supported stream of Pokemon we've had all year. $56. We got 90 minutes left. Listen, I like Pokemon. I love hanging out with you guys and playing it. I got a little frustrated there. I always do when that happens. But, we're going to have a good time. Please support it.
Okay.
Because this is a lengthy playthrough, right? It's going to be. We're already around 20 hours into this game.
It's not the same clip, guys.
But there's a lot more to go. And I can't have Pokemon streams be my slow streams. I can't. These have actually been some of my best supported streams. We have people rallying with support. Not only for the Pokemon games, but for the pack openings that we've been doing over the last month and a half.
Okay.
I can't have this now become the slow stream, quite frankly. Okay?
So then what do you want us to do? Oh, I know.
So I guess we have to see what happens. Hopefully we do get support. If not, I mean, we might have to find something else to do.
Now what? Where are you going to next if Pokemon dries up?
Pokemon be slow. I just can't, So
right then what are you going to do?
One game that's doing really well. It's Dark Souls 2. I'm happy. The 2 streams I did at Dark Souls 2 are doing great. We're playing more of that tomorrow. We're doing more of that next week. I'm happy with that, obviously, right? I've noticed the TCG stream slowed down. And I'm like, all right, I think what it is, we've been playing TCG for over a month. The game itself is running out of things to do. Probably another stream or 2. Anyway, we're probably done with it because we probably beat it.
Okay.
Right? Like, we're going to do everything you can do in it. So that's expected. It's going to slow down.
Oh, that was expected.
An indie game like that, too. People have been rallying for the cards, but it seems like what I'm noticing this week, massive slowdown for the cards, right? Let's be honest. Last week we had days.
I don't know why he's so he has to pre-cope so he's not let down himself internally too much. Like, he always overdoes this. Even when something just starts, he'll start talking about, well, it's not going to last forever, guys. Just letting you know. Like, it's almost like he's talking to himself in this case, making sure, like, all right, hey, it's slowing down, okay? It's okay. No big deal, guys. No need to freak out. It's going fine.
Where we had monstrous support. We were opening up 13, 20 packs a stream.
Oh, my God.
Now we're opening 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So
it's been 2 days.
There's a big slowdown in demand here.
And that's all because one person didn't give $700 in a single day. That's why he got those 13 and 15 ones, is someone giving $500. It doesn't take a genius to know that.
Okay. So it is what it is.
Okay.
If people don't support for the cards, I guess that's fine. But then what we're going to have to do is find the games that you guys want that people are going to support again. Okay? So.
Find games you're going to support with.
Let's see how today goes. Again, if you like Pokemon,
we do.
Please support the
who
stream.
Among us doesn't like it?
Let's get some qualifications for some pack openings here. Let's get to $100 of support, for goodness sake.
Let's get some qualifications for pack openings. If that doesn't sound like a fun stream, I don't know what does. Let's get some. Let me hear that again. Hold on.
Some qualification on. Please support the stream. Let's get some qualifications for some pack openings here. Let's get to $100 of support, for goodness sake. Okay.
Let's get some qualifications, guys. Get back in the classroom. Come on. Fill out that resume. Come on. Let's get some qualifications going in here. Come on.
And we'll see what happens. But I'm worried about the future of this game. I've already played 20 hours of it, and you know Pokemon games are around 40 hours long. I want to keep going, but it might just be we've played so much Pokemon this year. We've been almost nonstop playing Pokemon, right? So maybe that's what it is. Maybe finally people are Pokemoned out.
Yeah, I think so.
The good news is there is some new stuff coming up in July. We're already doing Dark Souls 2.
We're pre-coping about Pokemon being dead.
Some more stuff similar, to kind of revive stuff. I'm okay with that. But I guess we'll see. All right, let's see what happens. Please support today's stream if you can. If you like Pokemon, now would be the time to do so. All right. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's jump back in.
Okay, fun stream. Good job. That gets me excited.
Dunsfelter will return? I don't know. Since I don't know why he left, I can't answer that question. If I had known the reason Dunsfelter had left, then I would be able to have a better thing. But he didn't say a word. He just disappeared, and he's gone for almost 3 months.
Come back,
right? Okay.
Come back, please. Done.
What can you do? Oh,
come back. Come back.
I'm enjoying the game here, Erderming. I am totally.
Dance. Dance.
Okay.
Dance.
Guys, we've got an hour left on today's Pokemon Brilliant Diamond stream. For those who are here chilling, thank you so much for having a good time and hanging out.
Okay. Anything else we can do?
Once again, I'd like to urge that if you can, please support the stream. This is an incredibly low support stream for Pokemon.
Once again, I'd like to urge.
Come on. We almost always do better than this.
So what?
It's disappointing because this has been a lengthy playthrough and I want to continue. But right now, I don't know what to really do about it. Wait,
sir?
What is badge yet? I'm so confused. Oh, we don't have the badge yet? Oh.
Oh my god. This game's broken, dude.
So, if you like Pokemon, if you've enjoyed...
Excuse me, where was I? Oh yeah. Where was I?
So, if you like Pokemon, if you've enjoyed this playthrough, please support the stream. Last hour to do so. Anything would be appreciated at this point, but man,
I want to show you something funny. This is from Raw Phil's chat. Frog God Cometh. I don't know who that is, but he's in Raw Phil's chat. Says, I've just received an incredibly generous $100 tip. It says some support for Pokemon. Let's go. Well, thank you, anonymous tipper. There you go. All right. This is from, again, this is someone in Raw Phil's chat making a joke. I want you to remember this joke in your mind, okay? Please remember this one. Go ahead.
You get a turbocharge here if someone did like a big contribution of $50, and that would be a pack of Pokemon cards and then a bonus pack of Pokemon cards to open at the end of the stream. That'd be amazing.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good, dude.
My problem right now is we're about halfway through this game. From what I can see, if you take a look at the map, right?
It's not about the map.
We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 or 8 towns left. We've been through a bunch, right? I feel like it's going to be another 20 hours. But the problem is, I can't play the game. It's going to be my least supported stream. Seriously. So, obviously, you know, it's been doing well up to now. I have no idea why it's doing so poorly today. It'd be great to get more support if you like Pokemon, so please do if you haven't, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Maestro David, I had to spend that time catching Pokemon to beat the gym leader, so shut up. Like, seriously, you're an idiot. You're going to say, oh, you spent too much time catching Pokemon. I couldn't fight the gym with any of the Pokemon I had. I literally needed to get an entire new slew of Pokemon to do the gym. So either that or I just lose endlessly at the gym. Are you stupid?
Are you stupid, idiot?
I love when people make excuses, right? People didn't support because you were catching Pokemon. Oh, so I was doing the core gameplay of the game, and that's why people didn't support the stream for the game. Right. Phil, people don't support Street Fighter because you fight too many people.
Okay. Is that what they said, or?
What an idiot. He says that's not the core gameplay. The series whose actual tagline is gotta catch 'em all doesn't have a core gameplay loop of catching Pokemon according
It hasn't been that tagline for many years, but okay.
to Maestro David. I think you're a little bit less of a maestro than you really think.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Good job, Maestro David. Good bait there. Fantastic.
All right. Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go. So I believe it is now time for me to hit a certain button here. And I will hit it, of course. Because it's time to think. Time to go to court. Watch this very carefully.
At all. Ladies and gentlemen, I have received a 100...
Okay, let's see how that's... because he already knew it was there. Let's see this right here. Okay. Here we go.
One mentally ill person.
Here we go. He's checking now. He notices something. Let's see.
Nice.
Mood picked up.
Very good. All right, we won the fight.
All right, we won the fight.
Wow.
Okay.
Defeated Psychic Abigail. My plan to scare you didn't go well at all. Ladies and gentlemen,
There we
I
go.
have received a $100 tip. $100. And they said, keep this gameplay coming, King. So thank you to the $100 tipper. This literally changes everything. And this is what...
Yeah, so I know a lot of people, I know a lot of you are going to say fake, but for me, again, he's not that good of an actor. He clearly seems happy about this in a real way. He's not that good of an actor, guys.
What I mean about support is when you get one piece of support, just listen to how many packs we're about to open as a result of a $100
Look how happy
tip.
he is
but
now,
first, let's
right?
play an animation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to whoever this is.
I mean, everyone can think what they want, but...
I really, really, really appreciate that. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Because we got to do some math. You ready? So, first off, we got to do some math here. I'm waiting for because we just hit 100 and 150 milestones. That's 2 more packs of cards that are opening today. Okay?
So Eric Newton says, it's fake because he was getting no support and then suddenly gets a $100 tip. That's pretty sus. There, I could pull up, quite literally, Eric Newton, 50 examples of that happening from when, like, he couldn't fake it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that doesn't mean anything. He said streams with $0 and all of a sudden he gets $200. Don't underestimate, you know? Don't underestimate the power.
Then, that was a $50 contribution. That counts for an extra pack. And that was a $100 contribution in one go. That counts for one of the ultra rare bonus packs of Ascended Heroes, where we could have a chance to get a over $1,000 card, and it could be a God pack that's worth over $3,000. So, because of this one person contributing huge like that, We just went from 1 to 5 packs.
That's the power of the big contribution.
4 regular packs and 1 ultra pack. That's amazing. Okay? So now we still have around 50 minutes left. Obviously, we're going to open these packs.
Yeah. I understand why people think most of them are fake. I definitely understand that. I totally see the evidence of both sides. And most of the time it is after a break, which is strange. But also, you got to think of it in Occam's razor as well. Wouldn't it make sense if he has a Discord to, during a break, go say, "Hey guys, I need something. It's slow," and then get it. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. I'm not saying that fake tips never exist. I'm just not sure about this one.
This stream. What I'm going to do is play the game for about another half an hour, roughly, and then after that, we're going to do the special video to do the pack unopening. If you want to see more, contribute now. If we get to 200, we do another pack. Okay? So how cool is that? Just like that, boom. What a big change. Okay? So thank you so much, whoever that was. $100 anonymous tip is greatly appreciated, man. Thank you so much. Okay. Do I really need the berries? I'm not using them. This is interesting. We got a cave up.
He could pre-fake them and say, "You got to get it back." Nerdbrew Gaming says, "Let's get some qualifications. Come on."
Gatorade, how are you? Thank you for $2. Trolls will likely say, "Oh, Phil tipped himself."
Yeah.
Actually, they didn't say that today.
Oh.
Actually, what they're saying in the kick chat is, "Oh, what Phil does isn't sustainable." Apparently not. You know, I've only been doing it for 18 years. I guess it's not sustainable, man. One of these days, it's just going to all end horribly for me, right? 18 years later.
Are you doing the same thing you were doing 18 years ago, though? I mean, come on.
Stalking Tiger, did you hear the news? You ready for this?
Go ahead.
I bought a box of Pokemon cards at retail price from Pokemon Center. Are you happy now? Because you were so upset with me for buying from resellers, I actually bought one for the real price from Pokemon Center now.
That's it. Stalking Tiger got his wish. I mean, I don't know why you're making Stalking Tiger like this bad guy that said don't buy from stalkers. That was his only that was his only request, is that you don't buy from stalkers. This also led to someone did get banned of note, but it's not that big a deal because they've been banned before. We have the banning of a certain super person. You know who I'm talking about? Who is super that could get banned, huh? And yes, I'm talking about, of course, Super Bonchan was banned last night. And they were banned for saying the following. Did you really mock the idea of supporting your local TCG store? That's a pretty hot take. And that is what got him banned.
Only place
He'll be back, though.
to get Hippowden's first form in the game, says Troy. So I have to go get a
Who cares?
Listen to this. Listen to Stalking Tiger. Stalking Tiger just said, "No, I'm not happy about this at all. I want you to go support your local card store. They're a small business like you. How about you support them with a $50 purchase?"
Yeah.
Stalking Tiger, do you own the local card store? Are you actually Shane?
This is what caused him to say it.
I think you might own the card. This part is very suspect. This is very suspect. I think you own it, or you own a stake in it. Like, this is getting ridiculous.
So again, Stalking Tiger trying to support local businesses. DSP is laughing it off and continuing to buy from his scalper supply.
Stalking Tiger says, "No, I am not. I think it's good to support local shops. You do not like when someone watches a REECstreamer review. Wouldn't Shane's or Wizard keep games like you to support?"
Oh, Stalking Tiger! Hey now! Nice! All right, let's see what Stalking Tiger has to say. Okay. Pretty hot take there. Pretty direct. Opposition of the king here. How does DSP handle this?
When someone watches a REECstreamer review.
Now he's going to say he doesn't understand it. Oh, you're talking a different language. I can't understand you.
Wouldn't Shane's or Wizard keep games like you to support?
Yes.
Do you now understand that essentially Shane's, at least from what you've told me, is a reseller? He is. He's a reseller.
Shane is a distributor, which gets them direct from the distributor, which work with Pokemon, though.
Yeah.
It's not like that, Philip. You're
buys-
saying Shane is now a scalper? Shane is a scalper?
From someone else, he sells at a premium price. He's a reseller. There's no
According to the rules of Pokemon, and I'm sure he's licensed. You have to be to sell official shit, right?
difference for buying from him or buying from, say,
No,
this reseller on.
there's a big difference.
Fine. Here's what I will say.
Okay.
What I may actually do is go to a local shop like Shane's and see what kind of stuff they have, like storage boxes, binders, and accessories.
Then I can buy it on Amazon.
Because maybe buying from a place like that, they're not going to sell it a giant upcharge, and it might be nice to support him for that. But I don't know if I support buying boxes there when he's also marking them up just like everybody else.
He's not marking them up like everyone else.
What I'm saying. But I might actually like to go there and just see what accessories he has and stuff, because I've been buying everything off Amazon. And, you know,
Yes.
You're right. Supporting a local business in that regard might be nice, especially because you get to see the product first. Right now, some of the stuff I buy off Amazon, I don't like. Like, I'll be honest, I bought a box, a deck box. I hate it.
Stalking Tiger again does not stop here. He says, no, he isn't. Why do you not understand that out-of-print sets are considered collector's items? He is selling old sets too, which people really appreciate.
I don't like it at all. And now I see, oh, there's different ones, you see?
And he's not, I don't think DSP's going to like it here.
All right.
He's going to say I'm done. Yeah, he's done. Too much direct feedback from Stalking Tiger. We don't have anything to answer. Kind of got to drop it at this point. Let's see.
Why don't I visit my local store? If you want to know the truth, the literal only reason I haven't gone to that particular store, it's in downtown Renton. Downtown Renton sucks. It is massively full of traffic.
Remember, it used to be Seattle was the scary place, and now it's getting like, oh, Renton's scary too.
All the time.
Oh.
It's a major pain to drive around there at any time of day. The parking situation is really bad. It's just not a good place to visit. I'm serious. I hate going there, even having to drive through it to go places. It's a pain in the ass. If he was located somewhere else that was easier to get to, I would have been there already. He's located in the worst part of my town that I never want to go to. That simple.
I never want to go to that part of town. Okay, let's... Cards. Let me just show you the outside of Shane's so you get an idea. I'm trying to get a good, like... Hold on. There's no good picture. I'm trying to get a picture of like the place, but it looks like a fine place. TSP is trying to make you think it's like the slums, which I don't think is the case. But anyways, DSP wants you to believe it's the slums, so I guess we'll have him believe it's the slums. It's Renton is all suburbs, by the way. Yes, all suburbs, from what I understand. Of course, I don't know, but. I mean, come on. How bad can it fucking be? That's just Cope about not wanting to leave his house. So he leaves his house once a week. Come on. He can't make another trip for that. Movie Sign says, gonna need you guys to quantify the quantity of the qualifications for the enhancement of the monetary support. Look what happens when this happens. Look how many packs we're opening now. Because you opened the 2-week bonus, and then you did that in the second half of the stream kicker, well, Dominic says, ALT, you really need to get off your high horse about thinking fake tips don't exist. This is as fake as it gets. I'm not on any high horse. I ride no horse. I'm just sharing my opinion based on what I've seen. Please don't think I'm on any horse. I just think based on what I've seen, when he lies, it's usually easier to tell for me, but that's just my opinion.
Why don't I visit my local store? If you want to know the
we already
truth,
heard that one, sir.
Stalking Tiger, again, I know he's very upset that I've been buying online. I have nothing against supporting local business.
Yes, you do, though.
As long as it's not a pain in the ass. When you guys told me where this Shane's was,
yeah,
and I looked it up, I was like, oh no. Like, that's the last possible place I would ever want to go. I'm serious. Like, it's stressful as hell being down there. My wife hates going to downtown Renton. So, if there's a place along the way, you know what I'm saying, that we find, and now that I know that these tabletop places also do Pokemon cards and stuff, I'm probably going to walk into them when I find them. And particularly,
I got you.
Particularly that one, I might be going to, or nearby
very
soon.
You.
So, cool. I don't think I have anything to sell, do I?
He will never go to Shane's.
I love how eternally online losers try to say I have agoraphobia. You literally sit at your PC all day trolling people, and you think I have agoraphobia.
No, but you showed you don't. You showed you do have that.
Your life is just sitting there trolling someone in a virtual world. But you think I'm the one who has problems going outside. Okay.
DSP is categorically and factually home more than most people on Earth, for sure. That's not a question. It's just the truth of the matter, okay? From his own words. Yes. Yeah. Yes, we do think that is true. Casey says, hey, you know, for him saying all those boxes are super hard to get, I have been finding them all the time in my card shop. Yeah, they're if you're really into it, it's not hard to find. But DSP's finding is looking at tcgcardplayer.com, and that's it. And also Amazon. And also that app he's got.
Now we have Pokeballs. Now we can catch Pokemon.
All right, now he's pumped.
Super Bonchon, you're about to catch a ban. Seriously, you are.
That was it.
In fact, you know what? Just catch the ban and don't come back.
That was it. That was it.
Okay.
Super Bonchon gone.
Can you call the police on the fireworkers? Of course you can. They won't show up. The police out here don't show up unless someone's being brutally murdered or there's gunshots. That's it. If someone's like stealing something from a store, they'll come by 3 hours later. Remember, I had my tire removed and stolen from my car. Didn't even bother. They never even showed up for the report. They didn't care.
TSP wants you to believe that if he's calling from his fucking gated community, that police aren't gonna come when he's called. Okay, well, they don't come for him. I think that's the 220 note coming in clutch. I think he's called a lot, but they see that little note on the report. Oh, it's that guy, the 220 guy? That's him. Yeah, we don't come over there. We just do human trafficking. So was someone stolen from your house? A human being? If the answer is no, we're not coming. Thank you.
You think of as Jeffrey?
If a human being has literally not been stealing from your house, we're not coming. We also need gunshots, and we need those recorded. Thank you. Then we'll think about coming.
Why is everyone in Kick spamming? Because they're all mentally retarded. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are all KINO Casino fans, so what do you think? Of course.
It's fun to group everyone together. Like, every single person in Kick Chat never leaves their house. Everyone in Kick Chat is a KINO Casino fan. It's fun.
For the record, I'm not calling everyone in Kick Chat a mouth drooler, just those who are spamming.
Oh, thank you for clearing that up right on time.
I'm not calling everyone in Kick Chat a mouth drooler. Absolutely not. That would be a gross, unfair generalization. There are some normal people in Kick Chat. It's just that, sadly, they seem to be the minority these days. Like I said, it's all the casino holdovers really hate me, and they sit in there with their hate boners, and then they spam the chat with stupidity. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you even here if you don't like me? It doesn't make any sense, but, I mean, I get paid for their presence, so I don't really complain about it too much.
Except when he does, but yes.
Okay. Are we ready?
Are you ready?
I'll unban Super Bonchon if they apologize to me for saying something completely false.
Yeah, Super Bonchon, you're turning into a massive cuck, though, if you keep apologizing to get back. I mean, at some point, man, you know?
Chat and making these gross accusations. Because they made a gross accusation. I've had enough. Absolutely, I will not accept false accusations. So they must publicly apologize.
Yeah. See, that's not a joke, though. And Bonchon has done it before. Will he do it again?
So we're doing 4 normal packs.
Oh, he didn't apologize last time? There you go.
Ultimate pack or Ultra pack, thanks to that $100 contribution, which is awesome, right? That's going to be sweet. I can't wait.
I don't know too much about Super Bonchon except for his funny comments. I don't think he's a supporter, is he?
All right, hold on 1 second. Of the Abyss Eye cards, if we get the Heroes cards, okay? Of cumulative support while I'm doing this, it's a second pack.
Oh, okay, a second pack.
Oh, we got a hit. We got a hit. It's 2
We got a hit.
That is a beautiful special illustration 2 cannon. That is gorgeous. Wow, look at that. That's one of the nicest looking cards. I mean, I don't think it's going to be worth much.
That's one of the nicest looking cards. Amazing.
Okay.
Fruit
That's
Loop.
2 down, 2 to go.
Speaking of Fruit Loop.
Again, guys, if you support more, we will.
Oh, please, of course.
More. All right.
Of course. We know how it works.
All right. is that in a God pack, okay, the first card, that's your energy card, is metallic. Now, we've seen some metallic energy before in these ultra rare packs.
Please research this one.
Meant.
Here we go.
That is your hint that you have a God pack. Okay? So let's see. You ready? If it's metallic energy, we might have a God pack.
Here we go.
It's metallic. I'm not kidding. It's metallic energy. That is the sign of a God pack.
Sign of the God pack. Is that true? Anyone know if that's true? I need to ask a possum butt about this. Is this really what happens?
Means we actually...
Wait, what did he call...
Okay.
Yeah.
Metallic energy is a chance.
Metallic... No. He's saying metallic as in foil, guys. That's what he means. Not metallic as in dark energy. He means it's foil.
But if you don't have metallic energy, you cannot have a God pack.
So he means foil in that case, guys.
All
Okay,
right,
zero.
okay.
Okay. He means foil. When he says, I know it's confusing. When he says metallic, he means foil.
This is the deal.
Go ahead.
If I flip this first card and it's a hit,
yes,
that means we actually have a God pack.
Okay.
Okay? Because the first card is never a hit. If it is, you have the God pack, and it means this pack will probably be worth thousands of dollars.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready? First card.
Shot.
That is not a hit, folks. Sorry.
I mean, you know the odds of this are extremely low. Less than 1%, of course. I think someone did it 0.3% or something.
Okay. Remember, guys, this is the last pack unless we get more support. So this will be it for this.
We know.
Oh, one final thing. I should have said this in the video. Remember, if anyone ever contributes and says, hey, I want to contribute, but, I really don't like those Japanese cards. Can we open English instead? Yes. I still...
Oh, thank God. I hate those Japanese. Could you please give me the American?
Rising box. We never finished it from last week, so we could just do Chaos Rising instead, if that's what people want.
Any chance you could do the American?
I'm okay with that.
Okay,
but
thank you.
You got to specify when you contribute. Like this person who did the $100 tip could have said, I'm just not feeling for a chill stream. I'll be back tonight on the...
All right, and another thing that makes me believe it's real, guys, is there's clear, of course he's always begging like he always does, but there is clear relief on him right here, right? And again, he's not that good of an actor.
It will be this game called Before Your Eyes. It's supposed to be a 2-hour...
Look how chill he is compared to where he was earlier, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, who knows? Who knows in the end? Mangaka says, don't buy from stalkers like... Uh-oh, let's see what he thinks about this. Ready? Go! Oh, of course. Look at him. Look at him. He's... I don't know where this quarter demon is. Maybe here? There we go. A little bit off, but it's fine. Aid Robertson in the house. Big ups to LT in chat for the scalper fun. Big ups, of course. We only support TCG player here. Of course. All right. Night stream, if you can believe it, was also very impactful because we did something here that's funny. We're going to find out. Here we go.
Stepdad bringing in the support nice and early tonight. Our first gifted sub of the night. Thank you for that early support right there.
If you have to hit the camera with your elbow, you might not be that buff. I don't know.
Our first gifted sub of the night. For that bringing in the support nice and early tonight. Thank you, Stepdad, for that early
Find where the elbow goes. Right? There you go. Put it closer. 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 Closer to the camera.
That's correct. ST Charger says it's annoying. If you type anything with DSP, you just get distractor stuff. You don't have to type DSP Gaming to even get anything to show. It's correct. I told you guys, don't use YouTube chat. It does not work.
Don't use YouTube chat?
Chat is set to only follow an algorithm that is absolutely busted.
YouTube chat? What do we do with YouTube chat?
YouTube chat is set to only follow an algorithm that is absolutely busted.
YouTube
chat? It only follows drama content. It only follows things that are negative. Because people are really,
YouTube chat sucks, dude,
immoral
honestly.
scumbags. And they gravitate towards things that are toxic and negative.
I agree.
So if there's something toxic and negative, and they run to watch it like idiots. The dumbest people on the planet are actually dictating what we see on YouTube. It's pretty sad. It shouldn't be like.
It should not be like that. I've said the same thing.
A name, give me content from that first. then give me all the bullshit white noise from the outside.
Oh.
But the people who run YouTube aren't smart. They're book smart. They're not actually intelligent. So they don't understand.
Has he moved off the street smart side of things? Now they're not intelligent.
Smart. They're book smart.
Book smart.
They're not actually intelligent.
But not
So they
intelligent.
don't understand that when you search for something on YouTube, you want the actual content first and not all the garbage. They'll just
Oh.
give you all the garbage around it first because they're morons.
Oh. Interesting what they're thinking with that.
5-month resub on Kick. Thank you for the 5 months, John Diaper. That will get us up to $10 of support so far tonight. So, guys, here's how it's going to go. Any support tonight is greatly appreciated. Yes, I absolutely will shout it out, get you on.
Okay, we know this.
So, I just got a $5 tip, and this person says, streamers hated the blink feature of the game because if you blink accidentally, you miss cutscenes of the game. The developer intended this as a metaphor for life, that you have no control in pacing and can't choose to stay in life's moments. Well,
Oh, that's kind of a hype idea. Hold on. What is this game? That's kind of a fun idea, actually.
as a metaphor for life, that you have no control in pacing and can't choose to stay in life's moments. Well, too bad. I'm not using the webcam. I'm just going to use the controls outside of that because I tend to blink a lot, particularly when my air conditioner is on, like it is right now. So I'm not going to miss half the game because of the stupid blink. I'm just going to play it standard because people were saying
That's not what the game wants you to do, but okay. You're not playing the game as it's intended, I guess, but okay. Oh, yeah, the game. Okay, I got the poll. This is last game of the week, guys. So, we have ant poison.
you can't play it without the webcam.
Yeah. But you're
Thank
not.
you for the anonymous. Guys, we're going to get set up. We're going to get started. Like I said, I actually want to beat this game in one sitting tonight. Please, tonight, have a good time. Please like the stream if you're enjoying it on YouTube.
Sweet.
Please support the stream. I will give you a shout out. But we got to get to it if we're going to beat this all in one sitting. Okay? So let's get set up right now.
You could start.
Wow, I just received a whopping $25 tip.
All
Cheers
right.
support for giving the game a chance. Gems like these don't come by very often. Thank you so much. Wow. A very generous tip from this person. I appreciate that very much. Remember, guys, for $50 contributions, not to say that this person had to give 50. I'm grateful.
Holy shit. But in a very real sense, you are saying this so that person knows.
Very much. Remember, guys, for $50 contributions, not to say that this person had to give 50. I'm grateful. For $50 contributions,
But just want them to feel like shit right afterwards. It's a good idea.
you immediately unlock a new pack of cards.
Yeah. Oh.
For tonight's unpacking at the end of the stream.
Oh.
So maybe worth considering if you're going to contribute.
Okay.
If you want to go a little bigger, or to put it all in one contribution, so that we can actually get some unpackings at the end of the stream. Okay, but I'm super grateful for a whopping $25 tip.
Huge. But just so you know, it could be bigger and then you'd get something. And when I say get something, I mean you'll watch me open a card. K. Jim says, he sounds like downtown is like the movie Escape from New York. Oh, downtown Renton. He wants you to believe that's like Escape from New York. It's Mad Max, basically, on those suburban areas. It's crazy. Walyab says he's basically saying I can't parallel park because you have to park on the street in downtown Lower Renton. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think he can. I don't think driving has never been his thing, but I don't know if that's it. I think it's more of a laziness, don't want to change routine, can't leave his house because he's scared of the tractor style thing. But they're all connected.
Beat it all in one sitting. Now, the reason that I'm opening this up and showing you this menu is for a good reason. This game can be played with blinking of the eyes.
I want to play it that way. I don't know shit about this game, but
Meaning, if you have a webcam set up looking at you,
yeah, I want to play that way.
Read your eye movements and your blinking, and the blinking is supposed to actually move between scenes. Now, the only problem with this is I'm not a normal guy. I'm a streamer. I'm in a small room with air conditioning on. I hate to say it, but sometimes
I'm not a normal guy.
my eyes burn at night when I'm in here. So I don't think it would make sense to have a game based on me blinking. My eyes are dry because of the air conditioning. I blink, and we miss a whole scene. Because that's how this game works, is if you blink, you actually move to, like, another scene.
It's supposed to
and
make you
I
feel
don't want to be missing
something.
any scenes of the game. The whole point is to see the whole game, right?
Oh.
So, what we're going to do
No, the whole point is to experience... Okay, anyways.
is use the alternate controls. As you can see here, if you turn off eye detection, it says left mouse click simulates the blinks. That's what I want to do, okay? However, this is a little weird.
Uh-oh.
So I turned on English subtitles because I do have viewers who are deaf or hearing impaired. They still want to hear the dialogue of the game, so they read it on the screen, right?
They still want to hear it? Listen.
Viewers who are deaf or hearing impaired, they still want to hear the dialogue of the game, so they read it on the screen, right?
They still want to hear it. Unfortunately for them, reading it doesn't make you hear it, but you know.
But when I
checked
on it, it says some gameplay features will be altered when you use subtitles. Would you like to enable limited subtitles to keep them unaltered? I mean, yes, but what does that mean? Right? I'm actually like intrigued. What could that possibly mean?
Okay, he's a mystery. Why don't you play the game and figure it out? Oh my God, what was that face?
Oh, someone tipped $2 and says if you don't blink, you're losing out on some of the emotional part of the game. Well, too bad. It's really not feasible.
He has
for
air
someone
conditioning,
like me who's
dumb
in a small
shit.
office with AC blasting. It's just not. So they should have thought about that when they developed the game. Oh well.
Listen.
They also wouldn't have.
He has air conditioning, you dumb fucks.
I've had the ability to play this without the blinking if it was 100% critical, so I'm not too worried about it. All right.
No, they added that because bitches like you would complain. Big Dog in the House says, the part I can't wrap my head around is he won't fix his household items, he eats off paper plates, live as cheap as he can, but will spend money for express shipping on food and cards. Those are quick fix, quick hits of dopamine that he will happily pay for at any time, okay? Big Dog. And those things affect him, and they make his life better in the moment. That's why he has no problem spending extra for that kind of stuff. Household items is things that are there, but if you don't fix them, well, it doesn't really affect DSP's life, so why fix them? That's a waste of money, right? Come on. Like that. Let's say that downstairs bathroom or something, the one that's broken, like the rot spot. Yeah, you can live a normal life with a rot spot. It's just sitting there, getting bigger every year by a few percentage points. But for him, it's not worth it because, who cares? I just live,
Let's continue.
All right. Doesn't affect my life? Keep going.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking?
Oh, you're seeing clouds in the sky be something? Yeah, look. You think that's the boat.
No. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
Very artistic. Yeah, see, look, it moves around. When you move around, that's cool.
Very artistic.
Do you think he's going to be smart?
No, you kidding? I dropped him on his head like 3 times. No way.
I'm talking to you.
So you really are a photographer, but you're also a pianist. You're both? It's kind of an interesting combination, isn't it? Also a pianist. You're both?
Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to
Wait.
you.
So you really are a photographer, but you're also a pianist. You're both?
Yeah, never heard of that. Never heard of that combination. If you start playing piano, you cannot be taking any pictures. I mean, that's ridiculous.
It's kind of an interesting combination, isn't it?
Interesting combination, absolutely.
Geez, you're a kid. You're already getting bossed around by women. That's not a good sign.
Why
Oh,
are you
no.
guys out here taking photos?
Thanks, Grandpa. It's like a dented version of like Rodney Dangerfield. You're already getting bossed around by women? Good joke. So relatable.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
That's correct. No, that's correct. You're practicing. You got to be practicing. You can't be interrupted. This is probably a choice that affects the outcome.
Yeah, DSP doesn't have friends, so he doesn't know what that means. Like phone ringing, like.
You call her back when you're done.
Let's see. Is this girlfriend or?
Yeah.
Oh, she's calling again.
God. Is she really calling you again? What,
See,
is she
DSP never had to make this decision, so it's not even a question for him.
obsessed with you?
No, you're practicing. I'm practicing.
See?
So I wonder what
I'm practicing, bitch. I'm practicing, you dumb bitch. It's more important than you.
happened, but no, I'm practicing.
Keep that up. You're sounding really good.
I'm practicing, dumb bitch.
I mean, the real question is, why do you have your cell phone on the piano when you're practicing? That's ridiculous, right? You shouldn't be. You shouldn't have it there. It's a distraction that should not be there.
I can do that too. Why do you have your email open while you're doing the Level 1 podcast? It's a distraction and it shouldn't be there. Pretty easy, huh?
How long do you do this? Or do you just, can you, I mean, I guess you can skip, but do we want to?
He really doesn't want to answer the
If we
phone.
keep doing it or not? I guess we should skip. I don't think we want to stay for an hour practicing, do we?
Answer the phone then. He wants to do anything but answer the phone.
All right, enough. Okay.
Anubis in the
Art school application. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. Well, I suck at piano. I was supposed to be a prodigy, but what I ended up doing was going out one night, and I got really sick, and I botched it. So now I'm going to probably mess this up, too. You probably shouldn't waste too much time on me. That's interesting. Look what he did.
Okay, this is one of those times you have to try to think about what the punchline could have been. Not sure about this one. We're just going to move on. Okay, go ahead.
So you're in art school now? Oh, great. This is disturbing as hell. Did we really need that?
In art school, yes.
I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to paint this again.
How very wacky and fun these are.
In art school, yes.
It's very zany.
I will skip that. Nude man. Thank you. What happened? Why am I doing it again?
Haha.
I wanted to skip him.
You have to do him.
I'm skipping him.
It's a project.
Ooh, what the hell is this?
There you go, Mr. Brin.
Whoa. You're doing weird abstract stuff. Look.
Shape.
This game is not made for him.
Yeah, I'm not drawing the naked dude. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing that. Give me the metronome.
He's too manly to draw naked men.
Thank you.
I want you
Get that
all
out of
to
here.
take a long look at what Mr. Brin has done.
If you think, if you're too insecure to draw a naked man, you might just be something. But
He's gay!
the pasta maker says, remember the cops will come right away to trespass detractors, but they won't come? Wait, which supports my lie better? Yeah, he said, yeah, you're right, the pasta maker. He said many times that at the drop of a hat, if he sees anyone walking around, he can call the cops and they'll be, boom, right away, gone. That's how fast it is here. That's how fast it is. But then, when he doesn't want to go somewhere, all of a sudden, they only come if it's a nationwide FBI human trafficking ring. Interesting how that changes.
Yeah.
Your name is Bryn?
You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I have that thing?
Okay.
This is her. This is Ella Bubenheimer, whatever the hell her name is. What's going on? Oh. Crumple the contract or sign the contract. Sign the contract. You need to make money.
About you.
Money!
We're going to make a lot of money together, aren't we?
Yes, the money. Yeah.
To actually making some money.
Like, I think he's, like, trying to make, like, Snort Burnell bumpers, but, like, Snort Burnell knows not to use those, the on-purpose ones, you know? But I think that's really what he's trying to do.
I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor.
Oh, one more schedule-style announcement. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday will be the return of a show many people have been asking for, and the return of a special someone who goes by the name of Atlas the Bookkeeper. Sunday night, not this Sunday, the one after that, we are going back to Ask the King. Okay? Ask the King, Sunday night, is back with Atlas. That'll be not this Sunday, the next one, okay? Special, back to Ask the King we go.
And, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career.
Oh, I clicked it. Oh, are you kidding?
Oh, my God.
That's enough for me.
I tried. Oh, I clicked it.
About it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career.
Oh, I clicked it. Oh, are you kidding?
But that's enough for me.
I tried to click it. It went away.
Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was wanting.
Okay.
Does. By the way, with that, we've hit $100 to support tonight. Thank you, guys. That means at the end of the stream, we will open a pack of Pokemon cards.
Great.
Now, for every $50 we make tonight after that, we'll open another. If someone does a $50 contribution, we'll do another, et cetera, as usual. But thank you guys so much for the contributions tonight and the support. From what I'm to understand, the games are around 2 hours long. We're a little over an hour in, and now it seems like you're getting into adulthood. Your dad's getting older. Your mom has passed.
Okay, I don't care about history.
It's unbelievable, Benny.
Oh, look.
It's like she's standing in the room with us.
Aw.
Like I can see her in the paint.
Is this it?
Now I'm tearing up. How am I supposed to read this?
Is that really you? It's Chloe.
What? It's Chloe. Oh, Chloe, I was about to cry.
This.
I was about to cry, and now you run into me in an embarrassing moment, Chloe. How could you? How could you do this to me, Chloe? No,
it's too cringe, dude.
That's actually pretty funny.
Right, here we go. Too cringe to the end.
That's
Okay.
pretty funny.
Yep.
That's actually pretty funny. It's about to be a touching moment. I was going to read it. I started to tear up.
No.
How dare
really
you interrupt it? I was supposed to be a pianist. A pianist. And if I was a pianist, I wouldn't have not been in my mother.
Okay, just skipping past all the cringe. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
My nose, whenever I tear up, my nose clogs, too.
Oh,
Great.
yeah, definitely.
All right, well, I want to read it.
I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
No, I want to read this. Hold on. Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens, relatively unknown in her life.
Shut up, you dumb bitch. I'm reading.
Brent lifted his mother's work out of obscurity with the creation of this piece. She's now considered to be one of the great composers of her time. So no one knew about her compositions. And then because he made this piece and he's famous, people looked in and said she was a good musician.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I guess we have to do this.
I just can't believe that my entire...
Make you want to see your mom, or you want to delay the trip to go see her until after the KINO arc is done? Or after the Asmon bump is done more? Or that make you want to speed up the timeline? Or, yeah, I guess.
Your childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when I begged you not to?
Yes.
God, you were such a little jerk back then.
You see how the difference, though, of like, I know we're seeing 10 seconds of this, so it's totally Theo theory here, but like the person of the same, like, I don't know if this is girlfriend or friend or whatever, like the neighbor person, like there's no emotion here at all. He's never had this, right? There's no connection of a friend. There's no connection of a girlfriend. This means nothing to him, right? But the mom does, because he has, he's had a mom and they talk every once a week, So it's like this one means nothing, but the mom one hits, right?
I kept that drawing, Oh my God, I bet it's worth quite a bit of money.
I was just going to say that. Watch
like he's just ignoring her. She's getting Leanna treatment right now.
Oh, it's valuable now, right? There you go.
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door.
I picked the horrible things. Look, these terrible pieces of art that I made.
Panda, could you stop talking now?
I can't. Oh, there we go.
Hey, so, not to be forward, but... what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
No.
See? Exactly.
You ruined my life. You really did.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to me.
Exactly.
I want to hear all about it.
Oh, it's the wolf.
My luck.
Happy to be done with her, huh, Philip? Fuck you, that bitch.
Inspired by the... Okay. So someone just asked me, what do I think of the game so far? So far, I thought it was all right. And then it had that touching moment with the mother, and it all came so fast, and that's intentional. Like, they did that on purpose. They hit you with so much so quick.
Oh.
So now it all floods and hits you. Boom, you feel the emotion. You notice it was the mother gets sick, the mother's dead, you can't say anything at her funeral, you're all messed up and broken up about it. Then you draw a picture and it becomes your greatest work. She gets recognized because of it, and then this girl from your past all shows up within like 5 minutes, right? After playing for over an hour. They did that on purpose for emotional impact. Boom! Just supercharge you and make you feel emotion all at once. So, in reality, that's a situation of incredibly good pacing, you see? Okay, now let's continue.
Oh, that was incredibly good pacing. You never know what he's going to say there, but that was incredibly good pacing. ALT's diaper dealer said, you and DSP are keeping me busy delivering diapers. I don't need diapers yet. I'll let you know when I do, though, because then you have to deliver. Grippy says, what are your thoughts on the picture clearly showing a diaper strap that goes around Phil's waist and is way too big to be love handles? Diaper truther. Well, Grippy, this is one thing I can say is at the beginning I thought it was all stupid, like, his pants look loose and like there's nothing there. But now with this new lens, you do look at some pictures and you say, I don't know, man. I'm not 100% a diaper truther. I'm just saying it's not zero. It's not 0. I think he's not wearing them all the time. Let's say he's not wearing them all the time, but I think it's a non-zero chance there has been Huggies in the room before. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think.
See, when he was
that Camping Dutchman says it best. I don't think he's wearing adult diapers all the time because he's just leaking all the time. I don't think that's the case. But I do think there is something going on that requires it from time to time. That's my most believable theory. The highest percentage chance he's not, okay? But if I had to come up with something, I believe there was maybe a situation in which you had to wear them for some time. Maybe when you first start Ozempic, they want you to do it. I don't know. But anyways.
Is 12 years old.
I remember there was, I don't know, this is years ago now. When I worked at the bank, someone had some kind of drug that they had to wear dark clothes. Like, she was cool about talking about it. She got, prescribed this weight loss drug. This is way before Ozempic and GLP-1s and all that crap. But it was one of these weight loss drugs, and they told her, literally, she had to warn us all at the bank that she has to wear dark clothes because, the first week they said you might have trouble. Hey. Now, could I believe something like that? I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. That person really had that.
What? Wait.
He got sick. He had to stay inside for an entire year.
What sickness would make you stay inside for an entire year, but your parents can stay with you? What?
Wait a second. Go ahead. Let me hear this. Go ahead.
What sickness would make you stay inside for an entire year, but your parents can stay with you? What? What is that? What are you talking about? Does this even exist?
Yes.
What is that? But your parents can. This would make you stay inside for an entire year, but your parents can stay with you. What? I
mean, there's just so many endless reasons that could happen. It's a video game, so I'm not that worried about it.
What is that? What are you talking about? Does this even exist?
You're talking to a wolf right now?
I've never known a single person have to stay inside for a year. What? I know, Bubble Boy, they put him in a bubble? Huh?
Yeah, Bubble Boy is based on a real thing that people had to do when they had diseases.
I don't know about this. It's weird.
Okay. There was quite literally bubble boys where they couldn't go anywhere and they had to live in a bubble literally because they didn't have an immune system, right? Is that what it was? I forget. But anyways, there is real bubble boys. Yes, they do exist. Anyways.
And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting.
Thank you, wolf person.
He loved finger painting as a child. For the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art.
Thank you, wolf, telling a story to pigeons. But I got a real question. It's not real enough for me.
Where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Jade might be in a situation where he can't leave his house, but his parents stay with him. That makes sense to me. Makes sense to fucking me. Sikorsky Pilot says, DSP tries it days, I would imagine, is a 2-diaper day. A 2-diaper day? 2 Ds? Oh, I can tell you today, I'm finishing recording my song for tomorrow. The intro song. And I had to scream some very funny stuff. And it's all about diapers. I'll tell you that, okay? So just get ready for that. It's all about diapers. I had to scream a lot about diapers this morning.
We just saw all this. Do we need a recap? We just lived it.
Oh, we just lived it?
With expectations on his career mounting.
Flatman B, thanks for $2, man.
Into bankruptcy.
Any comment? Flatman B says, it's gout, Phil. LOL. No comments.
Turned out to be he began work.
Flatman B, no, thanks, Flatman. Anything you want to say, Philip? No dice. Fuck off, Flatman.
We're going to be in there for about 30 minutes.
An MRI? What the hell is going on here? You're getting an MRI. I know, because I've had one before for my spine.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Yeah, just 30 minutes longer. Not a little longer. What a lie.
He's an expert, guys. Watch out, guys. We got an MRI expert over here.
Knock, knock.
Can you imagine?
So annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but
But it's horrible. You got to write better than that,
I'd
kid.
really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Mom, you heard that? I'd be pissed. Oh my god, I'd be pissed. Waffle Bunny 123 says, acting with the boys. Big ass Waffle Bunny.
We can't.
Why is he smiling
Mom, I was rizzing. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here, mommy.
like that?
I'm rizzing.
Must be somewhere that he likes.
That's what he cried at this game. Well, he cried at the one part that is compatible to him the most, right? The mother passing away. Oh, he's crying here too? Oh, he's back to it? Hold on. He's back to it.
Exactly who they were.
Let's see. He's crying
I
again.
had almost forgotten.
No need for violins.
So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life.
Here we go. No, it's again. I didn't know
He
this.
was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
No, hey, now go.
He's going. He's
He
breaking.
accepts. Close your eyes now and keep them closed.
Pork chop.
She's gonna let you in.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Pork chop.
That's it. Well, honestly, I mean, it's very emotional, but it's not as like sad as I thought it was going to be. I'm just feeling.
What?
I actually don't feel sad right now. I'm just overwhelmed with emotion because obviously it's a ending that's not as bad as it could be.
So how are you feeling, Philip? I know you have a tough time processing emotions, but it feels like that's a negative emotion. Wouldn't you agree then?
That was very unique.
Oh, there's chess.
All right.
So Cyclops Scott says, I'm sad. I'm not sad. I'm emotional. And this is, again, not to get too deep with this shit, but in an attempt to get too deep with this shit, I will say DSP has a very hard time with emotions, as you might expect, as you know, right? And he thinks it is a very sissy thing to do, to feel emotions and to especially cry. That's a very bad thing. So he has to explain away why he's crying. It's not, hey, I'm not sad. Hey, it's not affecting me negatively. What's wrong with you? Come on. He can't say that. He has to say that because he can't really say I'm feeling the emotions of the game, right? He can't. He's not secure enough with his own feelings and sharing his feelings to say that, right? And yes, it is because he's underdeveloped emotionally. That's exactly it, right? I shouldn't have feelings. This makes me feel things. I don't like this, in fact.
All right. That was very unique.
See, now
that was a really cool story.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets you, man. It gets you, right? Just like everyone said, everyone's crying their eyes out when you play the game. That's why.
That's why.
Obviously, no one wants to think of an 11-year-old who dies of cancer. It's incredibly sad. But it's an interesting way to think about the human condition. I wish I could talk normally right now because I actually have some insightful things to say.
I have some insightful things to say? Okay.
It takes me over. That the human condition is that we all know we're going to die.
Yes.
And everyone wants to live a full life. And everyone wants to feel like, because their life was longer or whatever, that it was more meaningful.
Everyone wants to feel like their... let's take him at his word here, okay? So everyone wants to feel like their life is longer and meaningful.
But what the game is trying to say is that's not the case, that anyone can have a meaningful life as long as you serve a purpose.
Oh.
And the kid's purpose was to basically be there for his parents and to give his parents meaning, which he did. And of course, his parents are never going to forget him, so they're going to keep him with them for the rest of their lives.
Oh.
And their lives have been enriched and improved because he lived.
Oh, deep.
And of course, his next door neighbor as well, Chloe, had a real friend because of him. She even said her story was that she really didn't have any friends, right? She felt very isolated, especially because her mother had died. And to have a friend because of him.
Sound like something you want to have someday, Philip? A friend?
Right. So that's kind of an interesting message. And the unique games that tell interesting messages stay with you, and this one will. Like, I remember To the Moon, I remember Soma,
And this one it doesn't need
those 2 games. What else do you need? To the Moon and Soma. Game over, man.
Play. It just needs a riveting story that maybe makes you feel something or teaches you something.
Oh.
Right? And I think for a lot of people, if you have no idea what that game was, because I didn't. I had no idea what that game was going into it whatsoever. To experience it and say, you know what, maybe I learned something. Maybe not everyone is going to have a perfect life. Not everyone's going to have a long life or,
Yes.
But as long as there's some kind of meaning there, and it wasn't just a waste, which a lot of people think of these days, of life, that what's the point? Well, maybe there is a point. Maybe you just have to see it. Maybe a lot of people miss the point of life, living and the impact that they actually have on people around them, and they take it all for granted. 11 years.
Maybe what?
Maybe you just have to see of life, that what's the point? Well, maybe there is a point. Maybe you just have to see it. Maybe a lot of people miss the point of life, living and the impact that they actually have on people around them, and they take it all for granted. 11 years, but those 11 years were incredibly meaningful to everyone around the person in the story.
Oh.
So even though they were 11 short years, still, you didn't have to lie about having some tall tale of a life where he went on and became some famous artist or whatever. Those 11 years were just so meaningful, right? It's pretty awesome. That was a pretty darn good story, man. I'm not.
So, some funny bands came out right about this time. Someone said, Harvard 96 says, does this game make you think about how your best memories are behind you and that you're stuck in that cramped spare bedroom begging for $300 a day every day for the rest of your life? That was one. We also have someone said, go give your wife a hug, sire. That was banned, obviously. Someone said the very simple, you are a bad person. Someone said, shut up, you can't relate to human emotion. And then finally, the last one, hopefully you have enough support now to buy some more diapers. And that was the final ban. And I think that was a very beautiful ban, actually, in the context of this. I think the timing was beautiful for that one.
A lie. That was one of the best stories, that I think I've experienced in a video game. Yeah, SD Charger says the point too is to appreciate all the moments. Like stay here in the moment. Don't turbo path.
I don't need his.
Maybe not everyone is.
I don't need to hear
it.
We
get too many things that just want to copy everything else, fit into this cookie cutter formula for this or that. We need unique games. That's what TX Shooter says. Stray was good. Stray was completely unique. Where's the sequel? Give me a sequel to Stray. You know what I'm saying?
Stray? Give me the sequel to Stray.
And we need those unique experiences. Enough with this shovel the same crap down our throats and expect us to consume so you can make a buck. No, make good games.
This game took you 2 hours, sir. How do you expect the studio to have a fruitful long career making sequels if this is what you want every time? It's a gimmick that lasts for 2 hours and it's perfect. It's very fun, but that's the end of it, all right?
They don't even have to be huge. It was a 2-hour game, and this game is going to stay with me way more than probably 99% of the games I just played in the last 10 freaking years.
Yes.
It's not hard. You just need to have talent.
But it will make a lot less money, too, than some of those games you make fun of for being similar. But, okay.
This is a huge problem in modern gaming.
Oh, here we go. See? No, we can come up with a better thing than that. Stray 2, declawed, and pissed off, or something like that. We gotta get... Somehow, after being declawed, he became more dangerous.
Thank you, Bartikit, for 100 kicks.
He has 9 lives, but he only needs 1. There we go. He has 9 lives, but he's taken way more than that. Stray 2, declawed.
The future.
Declawed and deranged.
Thank you for watching. Before your eyes, I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And hopefully, we'll find more unique gaming experiences like these in the future. Thank you for watching, and see you soon in the future, I hope. Peace out.
See us. Nailed the ending.
Watching and gaming experiences like these in the future. Thank you for watching, and see you soon in the future, I hope. Peace out.
Nailed it. Fantastically nailed it. See you in the future, and I hope to see you. I hope you have more gaming experiences like this in the future, and I hope to see you in the future. I hope. This they got it the best right here. This is the best one. He has 9 lives, but you only have 1. Stray 2. Oh!
Sorry for the snore. I know I haven't snored in a very long time, but my sinuses are going.
Oh!
Sorry for the snore. I know. Peace out.
Here we go. I'll nail it. I'll nail it. This holiday season, in a world where DSP's Pokemon e-begging has gotten out of control, his own feline son has another idea. They show fighting scenes. He has 9 lives. You only have 1. In theaters this weekend.
Sorry for the snore. I know I haven't snored in a very long time, but my sinuses are going wild right now. So here we go.
That was the kicker. That'll get him.
I really like this guy. It's the Toucanon.
Oh, we got him again?
Illustration rare. However, it's worth about $3-4. Not bad, but you wish it would be worth more. It will be worth more when this is in the English set next month. Well, actually, later this month. It's already July. Okay, but now we are going to open 3 packs of
3.
We got another hit, and it's a nice looking card. I have no clue if this is a good one in the set or not. We're going to find out. We got a bonus. See what I mean? So even though we got the required hits that we were supposed to get in the box, we actually can get bonuses, and we just got a bonus hit.
We just got a bonus hit. Look at that. Good ain't Aruma. I don't know what that is.
So see what I mean? Even though we already got our required hits for the box, you can get additional hits. It's just there's a minimum amount you will always get in a Japanese box. Maybe this is a hot box. Maybe there's more in there. Did you know there's a $500 card in this set? There is. So
it's a hot box.
All right, let's continue.
It's a hot box, maybe.
Very nice. Not asking for it. All right.
Uh-oh.
Last pack of the night. Unless we get more support, I'm not asking for it. If we hit $200 of support, thank you for $17, asshole. Now, that pack will be saved for tomorrow. We will start tomorrow with a pack by default. And I'll actually talk in the daily wrap about this. I'm not going to start...
Holy shit! So you don't even get your packs that night?
Recording again to do it 1 pack. That's ridiculous. So tomorrow... And don't worry. Tomorrow we're doing Dark Souls 2. And Dark Souls 2 has done well.
Oh my god, that's the new scam. Fuck it. Don't even have to do it that day. And that's all because he wants to make a fucking video, right? He wants, the lineup of videos every day, how that's exploded. We are now up to, who the fuck knows how many, let's see, how many videos were released yesterday? Let's see. Our daily upload is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 because the daily wrap. Oh no, yesterday was just 6 because he put the gameplay behind 1. But this is our normal output, like I said, showed you. So we have Before Your Eyes, DSP plays it. DSP crashes out on a children's game. How many times can we go to that well? How much the levels of cringe on that? Speaking in first person and then saying yourself is crashing out. I mean, come on, man. I'm crashing out. Interesting, DSP. I said that. Use the beauty trainer. That's rare for DSP to put a female on the thumbnail. That must have had no other options.
Streams. I feel like it'll do well again, and so we'll just buff that day. That DSP pack.
We'll buff.
We'll buff that episode by a bonus pack. Okay.
We'll buff.
Cool. Thank you guys. Great stream tonight. Right. We will do it tomorrow. As part of tomorrow's DSP Pack Rip's first video.
Oh, we will buff. All right. Can't wait for the buff. NW News says ALT thinks DSP actually wears a diaper but doesn't fake the tips. Come on, old man, get your head checked. I never said that he never fakes tips. I'm saying I think it's happened before. I think people overestimate how much the tips are faked massively. I think that's my final take. NW News. Dominic's same wavelength. ALT might be the biggest buzzkill detracting right now. No fake tips, no pampers, just destroying the vibe. I've always said this. I am opposite. I am a complete opposite of fake shit. I'm telling you what happens, what I think is going on, and that's it. That's all I can do. I want to give you the real truth. That's why we do the full context lore streams, because I just tell you all the real shit. I predict nothing unless I really believe it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just giving you the real shit. I'm not trying to be no fun. I'm just giving you the real shit. I'm just giving you my real thoughts. What's wrong with that? ALT Loves Emiru says, he's sad an 11-year-old accomplished more than him. That could be. That could be. Or when he was 11 years old, he was the as happy as he's ever been. I'd imagine that would be it too. I'm the realest motherfucker on YouTube. Thank you. So that's right. That's how I would say it. Tony T says, Ozempic can cause loose bowels. See, if that's the case, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It could be a reason that he needs to wear it sometimes, right? Come on. Crash Override says, Theo Theory, Phil wears diapers because all the toilets are broken again. Now this one I won't give any oxygen to. He's not that lazy. And can you imagine cleaning up? I don't even want to think about that shit. That's more work than a toilet. That's a hell of a lot more work than a toilet. Cream Pie says, Ozempic has a known side effects of incontinence, similar to Tony T said. There you go. Now we got it. Now we got it. We're on the same wavelength, guys. Uh-oh, I hear Raw Phil now. Okay, so we have 2 clips to play from... Raw Phil, turn it off. We have 2 clips to play from KINO Casino, okay? And they say some very interesting things. Now, we're all going to come up with our own conclusions about what they say, what this means together, okay? So, the first interesting part is this.
By the way, I mean, 99% of the time, what we're showing is people's actual statements and behavior with video evidence, right?
Yeah.
So, if we're joking or speculating, is that making shit up? I don't know what to tell you, Phil.
It is not.
You're just a retard, man. That he DM'd quartering and pulled the king snake on quartering, and he had all of these DMs he was willing to share with me if I would put him on the show.
Okay, so this is where it gets interesting, okay? So let me hear exactly what happened. So this is Triple P now is saying that DSP, during the quartering thing, like we already knew and they've said before, that DSP reached out during that time. Now, what exactly did DSP reach out with? Triple P is going to tell us. Here we go.
DM'd quartering and pulled the king snake on quartering, and he had all of these DMs he was willing to share with me.
Wait, so that first part is interesting. He DM'd the quartering about the king snake, meaning, did DSP try to get the quartering to cover the king snake? Why would he reach out to the quartering for that? You know what I'm saying? It's a...
Quartering? Tard, man.
Yeah.
That he DM'd quartering and pulled the king snake on quartering, and he had all...
He told the king snake on the quartering. So... He was trying to snake the okay, he was trying to snake the quartering. He wanted to king snake the quartering. Gotcha.
That he DM'd quartering and pulled the king snake on quartering.
He pulled the king snake on the quartering. Gotcha.
And he had all of...
ALT English Strider, please. When we're using king snake as a verb, it gets a little bit confusing, but I'll try to keep up. Big up, Strider. Okay, so he pulled a king snake on it.
I don't know what to tell you, Phil. We're speculating. Is that making shit up?
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you, Phil.
Okay, here we go.
You're just a retard, man.
I understand up to this point.
Quartering and pulled the king snake on quartering.
He DM'd... I'm just telling you, listen what the fuck he said.
Man. That he DM'd quartering.
He DM'd the quartering.
And pulled a king snake on quartering?
Yeah, he meant to say pulled. He pulled a king snake on the quartering. Gotcha. Okay, so again, it was not my failure to understand. It was an misuse of a word. Triple P misspoke.
And he had all of these DMs he was willing to share with me if I would put him on the show. And he would reveal all of this stuff about quartering.
And then 2 weeks later, he messaged me. And it was honestly incoherent babble.
So this is what we need to see.
And it was honestly incoherent babble. It was drunk. I'm like, Ash, what the fuck is he saying? And you're like, he's fucking drunk.
I mean, I don't know why we can't see these. DSP has definitely shared DMs that he had with you gentlemen. So any reason we aren't firing these things off?
Wrong.
He's losing his mind.
I know the secret of quartering. I know the truth about YouTube and why you were banned. I'm like, but it was all like,
he knows the truth about YouTube?
You know the truth about YouTube and why you were banned. I'm like, but it was all
he's
like
gonna get us unbanned if we trust him. And
no grammar.
Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it really is crazy. Like, the guy's a fucking lunatic. And I don't know. I really don't know what to say with Phil. Like, and it's like, I can make you guys all this money. And it's like, no, you can't.
I'll make you money. Get me on your show.
Well, he's saying that because he wants to be on your show. That's why he would say that. I mean, that's obvious.
You can't even make money for yourself, you fucking bum. Holy fuck. So it was crazy. And by the way, this was after all of the shit that went down. Yeah, he still came crawling back because he has no other options, because he was so thirsty for the clout boost that we received from quartering.
That's true.
And he thought we were going to make that entire arc about him and make him the main character so he could get all these viewers.
I believe this. I mean, come on. Like, you got to believe this. I believe DSP would absolutely reach out. Now, how much of these details are the actual fact of the matter, who knows? But you just know DSP would love to reach out during that time and say, hey, guys, yeah, let's shit on the quartering now. I just 100% could see DSP doing that.
Arc about him. And make him the main character so he could get all these viewers and all of this money and blah, blah, blah.
We're not joking, by the way.
Meanwhile, if you actually had all of this shit on quartering, Phil, why didn't you do a stream yourself revealing it?
Well, he's too scared for that.
Make a bunch of money felting chair. Because you didn't have fucking anything. We all know you're bluffing.
He doesn't have the same set of skills to do that, though. That's the thing. He's just too fucking scared.
You're full of shit. Nobody believes you, Phil.
All the DMs were like 4 in the morning.
Well, that's
5
always.
in the morning. I'm like,
That was true with Darziak, too. You can't blame him for that.
You fucking DMing me. And he had me blocked, and then he unblocked me to DM that. And I was just like, fuck this, dude.
Yeah, see, like you clearly, it's true. That's not a small detail you make up when you're lying, unless you're incredible lie level. So clearly DSP did unblock to send shit about quartering, and then...
And he unblocked me to DM that, and I was just like, fuck this, dude.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Yeah, boba for fuck.
All right, so what it was said there. So basically what we already knew with a little bit of extra details, meaning that DSP did message them during the quartering thing to try to get them on their team, try to make money. We did learn a little bit extra, though. DSP knew why they were banned and shit. I don't know about that. I can't see DSP ever... What would he say in that situation? Who knows? But don't try to guess what DSP is thinking, you know? But that was only the first half. We do have a second half. Velvet says, I'm going to get shit for saying this, but it's interesting to watch him identify with things on a human level. There's a person in there somewhere, and he'd be way less terrible if he just embraced that. He doesn't have the self-esteem or self-confidence required to show emotions. So that's why he's never going to do that. I think this was a fun one-time thing. I don't know who talked him into doing this. Someone clearly did, because he wouldn't come up with the idea himself. And that was it. And now we're done. Okay, so let's go to the second part of this stream in which they talk about DSP again. And they say some interesting things here, too. Okay. Oh, we're going to have to refresh it. Go ahead.
Like, my mind today is wired very differently than how my mind used to be wired.
Your addictions have gotten even worse.
Ages ago. It really is. Like, my mind doesn't really think that way. About, like, I don't think a sexual thought every 5 seconds. I don't.
Oh, stop, Phil. Oh, so he admits to thinking a sexual thought.
So now DSP is saying he doesn't have sexual feelings every 5 seconds, but he did before. I thought it was a character, but now he's saying when he said statements such as take off her clothes, take off her shirt, quick, before she wakes up, these were all his actual thoughts? Huh. Interesting.
Phil. Oh, so he admits to thinking a sexual thought every 5 seconds?
Fuck me. Let's be honest.
He's gay for you.
Me.
Yes.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, how can I?
DMing me at 5 in the morning while drunk. You know, hey, so you still working out? I'm hitting the gym too.
Oh, shit. What?
Drunk. You know, hey, so you still working out? I'm hitting the gym too.
Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. That's the money line right there. Hey, so you still hitting the gym? I'm working out too.
While drunk, you know, hey, so you still working out? I'm hitting the gym too.
I'm hitting the gym too. I mean my nook, but you know, it's the same thing, right? You still think I'm cool, right?
They asking if I'm working out still. It's like
make a racial joke here.
Hey, Andy, your arms are big. I'm trying to get there. May I have some tips? No, Phil, get the fuck off my DM.
Okay, he didn't say this. I think this is like an example of something that Philip might say. Let me hear this again. Hold on.
Andy, your arms are asking if I'm working out still. It's like
make a racial joke here.
Hey, Andy, your arms are big. I'm trying to get there. May I have some tips? No.
I don't. That's hard to believe. DSP mess. I want to believe. I so much want to believe, sir. I so much want to believe. That is hilarious if that is true. I don't think. I just don't know if DSP would even say that. You know what I mean? I think the first part, hey, I'm working out too. But that's specifically saying your arms look hot. I don't know. But I mean, who knows?
Oh, Phil, get the fuck off my DMs.
Every 10 seconds. It just
fucking gay.
It doesn't even happen. Like, in my brain, it doesn't trigger those thoughts anymore. Because my brain has changed over the years. It's calmed down. I just...
A tactical tuna for...
I noticed your arms are...
Here we go. This is what we gotta see.
He's like, you up? Hey, so I noticed your arms are getting... May I, like how do you do your bicep curls?
Ooh, okay. The more details we get, the more believable it is. Hold on.
So I noticed your arms are getting... May I, like how do you do your bicep curls?
No, buddy.
Like,
Did you really?
Yes, I'm not responding to that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, by the way, the quartering, I'm so sorry that he fucking flagged you guys. I could probably help you and make you money. I'm like, what am I getting
fucking
DMs
homo,
about?
buddy.
Fucking crazy.
Don't want to...
He did say he was real. Well, in any case, it doesn't matter what exactly was said. It's pathetic enough that DSP has now, I mean, for sure, we already knew this, but now in more details, reached out to both these gentlemen, unblocked them to say, hey, let's work with the quartering. But now we have the extra news that DSP has been asking for workout tips from Andy Worski, apparently. There we go.
Tactical tuna thing.
Shocking to get a some kind of reaction out of the audience. The few times that I try it, right?
This is a scarily similar situation. Any tips?
He literally told me and Ashton that he was gonna make us money.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't even hit your goal. Like, what are you fucking gonna help me with?
What are we talking about? The truth is, and this is the bottom line, like, there's far more money in not being associated with Phil and making fun of him than there is in being associated with Phil.
Well, associated with Phil, you get trolled and A-logged by like a bunch of people.
It just doesn't make any sense, and it's like it's not always.
Great point here, Talby. Talby says this makes sense with DSP's MO. He's mad at KINO again because they rejected his attempts to get them to felt Jeremy. Doesn't it seem like he has picked up in his hatred of KINO Casino and his willingness to call them out by name? Remember, there was a long stretch where they were the who shall not be named. The who shall not be named, right, was KINO Casino. It's like he would say all these things but not say their name. Like, oh, those YouTubers that like negativity and that's all they do. When someone else has a bad day, then they have a good day or something. That thing, right? Now it's instantly into it. Oh, it's KINO Casino holdovers. Oh, there's KINO Casino holdovers. They're retarded. They're KINO Casino holdovers. They hate everything I do. That kind of thing. That makes sense, Talby. Mangaka says Pig Roach was confronted with his own mortality. I think that's what started the midlife crisis, honestly. I think a doctor said, all right, man, well, things aren't looking so great. And I think that might have scared him. In the last 2 years, he's had that talk with the doctor. Juan King Goth says, crying and cranky, nappy full, needs his talc. I wish I could tell you the name of my song right now, but it'll give it away. So I can't do it. But I will say that in the name of the song tomorrow, it's powder. So same wavelength here, Juan King Goth. In the name of the song is the word powder. So get ready. You might enjoy it, I think. I Am Jodub says, I'll give you the sequel to the game. Unplugs TV.
There isn't being associated with Phil.
Big ups.
Well, associated with Phil, you get trolled and A-logged by...
I think it's about his mom, yeah. I think it's more about his mom dying. I don't think it's about him. I do think he's kind of thinking about his own, let's say not dying, but his own legacy way more. Okay, for sure. But I think the mom was the thing that made him cry yesterday. Yeah, Han.
Like a bunch of people.
It just doesn't make any sense. And it's like, it's not always about the money. But the thing is, he's just untalented. He's an energy vampire that just drains you. You know, like he's just so fucking annoying to deal with.
Yeah. Even Asman was like, never doing that again. Because everyone called him Mongoloid for like fucking months.
I don't even remember what it was called anymore. But it was that random game. We're going to build old commentary. Like that's what he would used to do back and says, fine.
He's a little bitch.
He's mad because he says that we're allowed to make those jokes, but he's not.
But we have there's plenty of people who would be upset at our jokes too.
Exactly.
But then there's an audience of people who like that stuff, right? So when you try to please everybody by just
people in trouble. When I started on YouTube,
we're just who we are.
But
because we like.
All right, I think he's done with the DMs talk there, but there you go. This is a DS Pikachu. Big ups for this clip here. So I mean, it seems that there's more they want to share, you know, and like they kind of were playing the clip, but kind of like ignoring the clip and then just saying things from the DMs. You just know there's some gold in there, right? That's the only feel bad about this whole thing, is that you just know. Will they ever come out? You know, because you just know that be great. That will be great. That will be fucking great. And they are working on episode 3 of the Dented Zone. There we go. And I think it's about Pokemon, right? I think you said that. I'm not sure, but I think it's something about Pokemon, or at least the addictions. I think they said. I can't remember. Okay. Logan K says, I agree with Talby. He did the same enemy of my enemy bit when he asked RTU to come on the 666 stream. I believe these DMs to Andy happened. I think so too. I think they definitely happened. And it's just very DSP to do that, right? Well, now's my time. You know, he's looking for clout with anybody. So if KINO Casino wanted to team up with him, he knows how well that went for him. And he doesn't have any morals, so he's ready to throw away everything he said previously, right? Everything previously about how they're all evil and every day, he will so quickly throw that away if they want to work with him again. If they ever said it, right? If they said for a second you could come back on the show, oh my God, he'd be there so fast. Just give him a reason. Because he does want to make fun of people. He just needs a bodyguard because he can't do it that well. The only people he can make fun of without a bodyguard are Wings and LTG, and that's it. He's scared of everybody else outside of this group of, you know, who knows, you can't see detractors, right? That's it, you know? So Haiti says, Phil wanted to screw over the casino. I don't think so. I think, I mean, that's always an option for him. He could just make it up whenever he wants, clearly as he already did, right? But I think he wants to work with them and then see what happens next because he just wants to get the clout and the increased viewership and everything. He knows his viewership is going down like fuck, you know. So he's what's the thing to do is work with somebody else, and he knows he loves being with the KINO Casino because that gives him like a team to be a part of, right? And all of KINO Casino fans think DSP is cool. At least that's what DSP thinks, right? Okay, one funny thing from going back in time I wanted to show you, okay? So this one is interesting, and I just talked about him. That's what I want to show you. So this right here is from July 2nd, 2018, okay? This is 8 years ago. And you can see DSP is talking to someone that goes by the name of Low Tier God. Now, unfortunately, and this is a really unfortunately, even on the Wayback Machine, we don't have Low Tier God tweets. We cannot see what Low Tier God said, okay? But I do have DSP's responses to what LTG said. So DSP says to Low Tier God at 1:50 a.m., I think Low Tier God, again, this is all guessing. It seems Low Tier God said something negative about women. I don't know. That's just my guess, okay? DSP responds and says, or just to say, trust no one and not be sexist because it's not just women. There are plenty of shitty people on Earth. Okay, so maybe they said don't trust women. Yeah, that would make sense, right? So then DSP, again, this tweet's unavailable. LTG said something else. And DSP responds with, or I can just go with the fact that the word is used as a normal reference to a woman in a negative way and not assume that a random tweet is an exception to the rule. He might have said don't trust bitches, I guess. I'm guessing. But anyways, DSP saying to LTG, careful when you throw those words around, okay? Here we go! First ban down the pipe. DSP must be here. There he is. Good morning, all. DSP is here. First ban. And they said, we should encourage DSP and not shame him for his diaper usage. There is literally nothing wrong with wearing diapers while gaming. Good first one. Good first one. Okay, next. Or, I go blah, blah, blah. Except the point is, people in general can be really shitty. And I agree with that sentiment. Not being critical at all. DSP going back and forth with LTG here. Look at these legends here talking back and forth in the DMs. What a day this must have been. We don't have the LTG tweet. But DSP says to LTG, my bad if you just got treated bad by a woman and tweeted this in the moment. Didn't mean to come off like a dick. So Phillips being very clear to LTG, I didn't mean to be a dick, LTG, okay? I want to make that clear. I was just being a little bit critical of your usage of a word. Again, probably bitch, but who knows? And then DSP then says, hey, sorry, man, just not want to come off like a dick. So there we go. Sir Tier, I'm sorry. There we go. So I thought that was interesting enough to show, for sure. The weird things you find on the internet. Yes, I did not open up Pogmata, so I will do it now. If you want to get in on Pogmata, it's open. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, not yet. There it is. It is open now. Get in while the getting is good. All right, let me put my pin here. Tezosaurus says he's old, he's deaf, he uninstalled Death Stranding 2. I did not uninstall Death Stranding 2. I did not do that. I did not play it today, though, as you noticed, but there was too much to cover, and I couldn't start that early. That's the truth of the matter. However, DSP is taking extra days off during the week. That should open up some time for us, I promise. And don't worry, we're doing at least one marathon. All right, I promise that. At least one marathon session of this, which, by the way, guys, this is exactly the midpoint of the summer. Just letting you know how fast it went. This is the halfway point, my friends. Michael says, Phil is so dumb creatively. He thinks everything can be a masterpiece. Every song written should be hollowed when many will only be infinite dreams. Well, real quick. Infinite Dreams is my favorite Iron Maiden song. I don't know if he chose that on purpose, but that is my favorite Iron Maiden song. So, but yeah, he felt emotion, so that therefore the game is the best game ever made. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. Sam Reynolds says, some are of the same amount of ALT as usual. I won't harp on this point, but my hourly streaming hours that's not the case. That's all I can say is not the case. Jordan Fadeaway says, new song title, Total Eclipse of the Snort. Jordan Fadeaway, good idea, but you got to make it. We need the song, brother. You got 24 hours. Go. Make it happen. Slideshow has started. Sir Percy Thrillington says, my closet is a hot box. Can be. Could be. I was never a hot box. Like, I don't think the hot box was like, it's kind of a scam. Like, you feel something, but it just wasn't. You need to do the thing directly. It's my experience. Cream Pie says, this man's job was to teach English to people. Yeah, but they're low level. They're very low level English. So my level was fine for them, sir. Okay? Please. Cream Pie, get it right. Master Blaster says, see a stray start to pray. Stray what? K-Jim says, Mom gone to heaven, inheritance gone to Poke heaven. Come on. You earned it, K-Jim. Gotcha. Michael says, targeted attack ready for my ban. Oh, sure. I'll give one to you, too. Here we go. Zach Mild has a question, well, a statement. Put the shower on full blast, sit on the floor, and start smoking all the smoke stays under the steam. Hawaiian hotbox. I thought that was a sexual maneuver, but a Hawaiian hotbox sounds interesting. I've never thought of that. Personally, I've never thought of the idea of smoking in the shower, personally. But I'm not against it, I guess. Why not? Good time as any. No, I don't like smoking, no. I have weak lungs. There's reasons for that, right? Okay, it is time. Pogmata. Last game of the week. All right? Good luck, everybody, if you're in there. And let's go. Ready? I'm pushing start in 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck, everybody. 329. Pissman starting it off. Get out of here. Get fucked. And this is a good way to test if all the winners are being used. They should be. Messier 75. Oh, the names didn't being displayed, but they are using the winners' pictures at least. We're down to 130. It's not rigged. 0% rigged. Down to 92 left. Good luck. Leto taking him down to 56. Make it 47. Last 50 here. Of age female taking him down. Down to 36. Who wants it the most? It's time to stop dreaming, and it's time to start believing. Who wants this more? Not you. All gone. 15 left. ALT loves Emiru taking out about 10. Misery Merchants remain. They will be. Oh, Asian himself was there too, but now he's gone. Both Ka-Ching of the Ring competitors. Could Misery Merchants pull this out before the day of the Ka-Ching? That would be insane. No, they don't. Last two. Pope, Super Kami, Jizzler, or Godfather. Who will it be? Beavis will decide. Pope, Super Kami, Jizzler. Bass Pro Shops. Pope, Super Kami wins. Thanks so much for playing this edition of Pogmata. You shall be remembered forever in the Hall of Champions. There you go. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. So, want to give you the best possible chance, Pope, Super Kami, Jizzler. So I'm going to show you everything I can. All the information you need right here, okay? So, yesterday, we had a return to form of sorts. We had 38 bands while WPIG was live. 38. Okay, but there has been a few slow days before that. You're going to have to think deeply. Okay, this is a level 1 not level 1 podcast. This is a morning show. And a lot of diaper talk. Of course, you got to remember the diaper talk. All right? So, it's your call, Super Kami Jizzler. Make it happen. Good luck. You can take everyone's advice. You can phone a friend. Do whatever you want, okay? Take suggestions. Don't take suggestions. It's all your call, Super Kami. Pope, Super Kami, Jizzler has just dropped off their guess. Okay, let me see. It's came across my desk here. Okay? They say 57. 57 is the guess. I will put it in now. Hold on, let me give it to my accounting team. Okay, please type this in. Thank you. And they said, just to be clear, 57. I'm writing it now. It's high, but if that happens, he's being a positive and hoping for the best, hoping for a hype day. I'm pushing enter now. Here we go. I just given it to the relevant authorities. 57 coming down. And we already have one. Mr. Extravagant says, oh, here we go. Let's see what this says. Remember when Unk said he was going to play every new game Phil did during the summer of Too Much ALT? That was a good one. Listen, what new games has he played that haven't been on the Switch? I'm waiting for that, Mr. Extravagant. Okay? Remember that. One thing I have learned, though, is 4 hours a day show is kind of my limit, and I shouldn't promise too much more than that. Because when it gets more than that, it just takes more time to get ready, less time to do other stuff. Whenever we do this next time, I'm going to be more, I promise, an increased amount of ALT, but maybe not too much, right? That would be a better way to say it, because I am streaming way more than normal, but I think some people say it doesn't feel like that since I'm just doing the normal show. However, it is always at least an extra 60 minutes than what we normally would enjoy. But I get that. I need to do more special stuff. So that's coming down the pipe, all right? That's coming down the pipe. And we still need to do at least one This Is How You Don't Play viewing, okay? Dogs are barking at whenever a truck drives by, they have to bark. I've tried many different ways. We did pretty good with training dogs, okay? Because like I said, our dogs were dogs, if you know what I'm saying, okay? These, especially Leo, the brown one, the one that's special and not the smartest guy in the world. No hate, of course. I love him. He's just not he wouldn't go to Harvard or Yale in dog college, okay? He was I don't need humans. I don't know what humans do. Not necessary. Sit. What the fuck is sit? He was a hard one, okay? But now we did. Oh my god, that was so hard though. That training we did the kind of training where like no, they don't get any food without. This is all recommended to us. I'm not an expert. We got a lot of help though from the people that gave it to us and said like, they don't get any food for free. Okay, no food for free. Everything they do is a trick, and we did that for like 6 months or 7 months or 8 months. And then it worked, though. Say what you will. It fucking worked. Now we don't do it anymore. But, you know, Leo got to know the way of the human. You know what I mean? The way of the humans. But it was interesting. All right. Looks like we started right on time.
Good morning. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast.
Fun
It's the end of the
over.
week,
Time
and it was a
for
shorter
the
week because
pre-stream.
we have a very special event coming up this Saturday. It's going to be a very good one that I'm very excited for, and I'm going to
I can
hype
show
up
you.
for
Hold on.
today and tell you all the details. But this week was a
Oh,
great
it is a
one.
podcast?
We have
Fuck.
the return of Dark Souls content to the channel for the first time in a long time. People are loving it. We had the continuation of Pokemon Chill Fun. We played an awesome indie game entirely in one sitting. I want to talk about that. We opened a lot of cards, and this time they were Japanese. It was a great week.
Talk about that, yeah.
So, today, we're going to have a little bit of a shorter show where we kind of recap what happened, and we're going to talk about next week, because next week is a weird one. Even though there's a special marathon and great stuff going on, it's also a shorter streaming week for me. I'll tell you all about it. Plus, updates on everything that's been happening. It's going to be a good show. Then, we get to Dark Souls 2, because
yeah, you can change your number, Poke Super Kami Jizzler. I apologize. It is a level 1 podcast out of nowhere, random.
For the final episode of the week of the Level 1 podcast.
75! Okay. 75! Pope Super Kami Jizzler is raising the fucking roof right here. 75! Boom! Okay. And unpin. 75. We have 2. Just a short 73 left. Let's go. Remember when Triple P made him do that? That was funny. Well, the podcast and morning show difference is 30 minutes. That's what I've learned. That's the only difference.
So how y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. It is Thursday, the 2nd of July, 2026. It is my final consecutive streaming day of the week. Although it's not my final streaming day of the week, that would be considered Saturday.
Oh, yeah, I showed the dogs.
We
Hold
have
on,
a very
forgot what I was doing.
special
Okay,
annual event planned. That's right, folks. Guess what happens on Saturday? Well,
I'm ready.
first of all, it's the 4th of July. It's a national holiday here in the United States. It's our Independence Day. See? That's pretty cool. That's timed perfectly to celebrate our Independence Day.
So cool.
So a lot of people will be celebrating regardless. But around here, it's a little different. Okay, around here, we
do
celebrate
something much dumber than that.
Indivestance Day. And you might say, that sounds really stupid. What's Indivestance Day? What are you talking about? Well, if you remember,
Hang on a second. I got a picture that'll help you see what that mean by that.
many years ago, it almost seems like a lifetime ago, I was tied to financial goals. That's correct. Every stream, I was trying to hit a certain amount of revenue made to make ends meet. And when I used to have those goals, I used to do celebratory rewards like putting on a hat or a vest or gunner glasses to celebrate having that level of support. This went on for years. I think it started, what was it, like 2021? Was it? I don't even remember, actually. We'd have to go watch one of my 700 documentaries to find out.
Mm-hmm.
But it lasted a few years, okay? And then finally, about 2 years.
Yeah, I love how he says you'd have to watch my documentaries as if he is the one that created them.
Was it? I don't even remember, actually. We'd have to go watch one of my 700 documentaries to find out. But it lasted a few years, okay? And then finally, about
the ones that people made about lolcows? Yeah, those? Okay, we're on it.
2 years ago, we said, this just ain't it anymore, you know? I was doing better. Things weren't so concretely tied to goals anymore.
Oh,
and
concretely
quite frankly,
tied?
I thought the shtick had run out. Like, it wasn't really that motivating to see Phil put on a hat or a vest when I'd been doing it for so many years. You know, at first it was like a silly gimmick. What, this guy actually puts on a stupid vest and looks like a clown for the whole stream? Yeah. I was doing that. But after a while, it gets kind of played out, and also,
This
to be
is
honest,
Leo.
annoying. When I'm sitting in...
He's the special boy. He needs a little bit of extra learning. That's Leo.
This, you know, spare bedroom of my house, which I call my studio or my office because it is. It's annoying when you're wearing a vest when you're in here confined with stuffy air and all these electronics. You're sweating, trying to play a video game. I couldn't tell you how annoying it was playing big, high-profile games, trying to put out great playthroughs for your guys when I'm basically playing dress up like an idiot, and it was very annoying and distracting. So to finally be liberated from that and say,
oh, here's me at TwitchCon.
I don't do it anymore because I'm doing so well is a great thing. And we're not 2 years.
I gotta close the pictures, okay? I cannot do two things at once. I'm looking for dog pictures, but I'm seeing other interesting things, and I'm getting confused. Here's when I was at TwitchCon, and I was the commentator. Okay, I gotta put this away, though. It's not show and tell time. Here's me at the commentating for GSA at TwitchCon. Cool. Okay, stop this. I'm closing it.
But ever since I stopped doing it, there's still a crowd of people who are like, man, those were fun days. Could we ever bring it back?
Get out of here.
No. But one day a year.
That was me.
Annual event. Indivestance Day, July 4th. We remember and we celebrate the past. So this coming Saturday, it will be a special.
Okay, who cares? I really don't care about this.
Instead, we're here to relax and have a good time.
Okay.
I'm going to be drinking all day.
But in a very real sense, by making fun of the silly stuff, I do want you to keep doing the silly stuff. So $50 for every silly thing that's totally silly.
Still have Cutwaters left over from months and months and months ago. So I'll be having some of those, but I'm going to get some liquor too. I don't even know what. I'm going to get something tomorrow on my day off so I can do some shots and I can have some Cutwaters during the day, just casually getting a nice buzz while we do this.
It's now, casual alcohol addiction.
Over the course of the day,
go ahead.
The first thing that I'll be doing is cleaning out my closet. I do this about once a year. Last year, I didn't get very far, meaning there was so much garbage on this side. I got it all cleaned out, but I never even got to the left-hand side of the closet, which includes my classic gaming collection.
Okay.
Now, in the last year, I upgraded my office again, right? I have new monitors, new camera work, new everything. And because
new camera work
of that, I have an incredible amount of boxes and trash and things in there that I need to get rid of. And I need to reorganize because I don't have access to pretty much anything. Like, oh, I need something out of there. It's a giant mess. It's like going through piles of garbage. I need to clean it out. So I'm going to have a giant garbage bag. I'm going to be slamming stuff in there and cleaning out this closet over the course of Saturday. And there, now, one of the featured things that I'll be doing on Saturday is checking out my classic games collection.
This is a featured thing.
I have a collection of old video games from like the
and now your feature presentation
1990s that I've saved. And
no, I'll tell you right now.
The last time I looked at them was like 4 or 5 years ago when I did my initial closet clean out back in the day when I was still wearing the vests and the hats regularly, when we had this shitty, fuzzy camera, not even HD. So the whole idea is that on Saturday, not only are we going to chill, drink, have fun, but the closet will be cleaned out, reorganized, so I have easy access to everything in there, including the classic games collection, including my new Pokemon card collection. I'll be able to have organization and everything there of it. And what I want to do is go through that classic games collection live with all of you, see the condition of each game, go online, and see if we can actually price it out. Like, what is the value of this collection? Because I don't know. I've never really looked at it that way. But apparently, classic games have absolutely skyrocketed in value in the last 10 to 15 years. I bought those games at gaming conventions and things back when I just started being a YouTuber. And now apparently these things are worth tons of money, which is crazy to think that I bought a game for like $30 and it's going to be worth like $300.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So I'm excited for that. Tremendous amount of digital codes. I'm going to be giving out a tremendous amount of Pokemon digital codes.
50-cent value on each of these.
I have, in bulk, purchased a bunch of discounted codes. They're basically like for a penny each, okay?
Oh, excuse me.
You can get these codes and just...
A penny each? Excuse me. I was overselling. A penny each. Okay, you throw pennies on the ground.
Use them to play the digital card game.
Thank you, King.
Well, I'm just going to give a ton of these out during the marathon. So if you like the Pokemon stuff I've been doing recently, I'm going to give you guys a bunch of digital codes out for free during the event. So be here and you might catch a code and get some free cards in the digital Pokemon TCG. And I'm going to be giving out my 10 gifted subs of the month on YouTube as well. So there's going to be some giveaways during the course of this marathon. Now, why is it called Indivestance Day?
You already explained
I just talked about all of that stuff. And it's like, so what does that have to do with Indivestance Day? Well,
the vest you already talked about?
Here's how we're doing it.
Oh.
We're not doing Pokemon pack openings on Saturday. Okay? We're not.
But we are doing Pokemon codes.
Instead, here's what we're doing.
Okay.
For every $50 raised on that stream of any kind, it doesn't matter if it's a tip, super chats, kicks, subs, members, whatever. For every $50 that I raise on that stream, we are going to do a poll. And you guys are going to vote on a hat or a vest that I put on to look stupid during the marathon.
Oh.
So, how many hats you see, how many vests you see, if you see all of them from my collection, is going to rely solely on how well supported the stream is. Okay? Last year, this was the most...
Oh, get ready to hear this line 1,000 times over the next 2 days.
...popular stream that I did the entire year. I'm not kidding.
If it's a cent less than that, you will hear about it. You get ready for that.
When I say there was great attendance, there was great support, we got through the entirety of my collection of hats and vests, yes. And then at the end, I actually had a couple extra hats, I think, and I threw those on just to say, okay, the marathon's over, here they are. So this is going to be very exciting. It is. Like, you guys are going to see these for the first time in 100 years. Many of you probably don't even remember what I have.
God, yes.
I don't even remember what I have. Because it was funny. The other day, someone said, so now you're all in the Pokemon. Are you going to wear the Pokemon vest and the Pikachu hat? And I said, I forgot I had a Pokemon vest and a Pikachu hat.
Oh, my God. Wild
so
King.
I think this is going to be pretty fun. It should be a great time. Chill vibes, party atmosphere. I'm drinking, cleaning out the closet, looking at and you know, basically valuing and documenting my game collection. Hats, vests, silliness all day long. And you might say, there's no way that this would be successful. Everyone said that last year, and it was, like, everyone had a great time. Like, no lie. Everyone was like, wow, that was, like, the best thing. So I think it's going to be a great time again this year. We're going to have a good Indivestance Day together this Saturday. Be here if you can make it. Hey, see what vest or hat I'm wearing at the time, right? It's going to be fun. Now,
so there's a LARPer in YouTube chat doing it the right way. No money involved. It's Queen Food Enthusiast. They said, if there are no packs, I'm not very invested. I'll come back Sunday. And then someone else said, I'm excited for the goals to come back.
The funny part about this is, I was thinking about this earlier today, and I'm like...
That's the right statements.
Saturday. Okay. But wait a minute. My closet is completely full of garbage. How do I don't have access to the vests or hats. They're buried. Oh, shit. So tomorrow on my day off, I have to go in there early, and I have to dig the bin out that's buried at the bottom of the closet, and I have to pull it out and get access to it. So I'm going to have to make an early mess in order to actually start the event on Saturday so we can formally clean out the closet.
Okay, now I'm picking it up. How can we measure success without goals? Someone in YouTube chat is asking.
In order to actually start the event on Saturday so we can formally clean out the closet. Also, I want to have some fun animations for you.
Not to get religious, but Pope Super Kami Jizzler, you better start praying, brother. We got 73 to go.
Contribution. So I'm going to try to set up some like Independence Day themed stuff, some patriotic stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably have lights and animations that are more patriotic themed for you guys. It'll be a pretty fun event. Okay? Good stuff. Good stuff, everybody. That's going to be great. I hope you can be here. I hope that you'll come by, hang out, support the stream, see a hat or vest, see me throw out some junk, see my classic games. It's going to be a great time.
Oh,
it really
it's going to be so great.
Good stuff. Now, that's just the first, day of the week. Next week is going to be a weird week. I'll explain it in a moment because it really is a weird streaming week. Bardicate reason. I'll explain why in a moment. But before that, I just want to say shout out to Bardicate. Now, today, it is Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, with the Path Tracing mod.
Okay.
Today, we are in a situation where we have to choose where we want to go. We're going to have 4 ways to go. The well...
Yeah, that's on Saturday. But this is on Saturdays, this marathon. So that being said, it'll be like review the week, kind of. And then we'll switch to Meerkat. Meerkat is watching the marathon, so... I will not be, but you guys can watch with him after that being said.
The mansion /
or wherever else you want to watch it.
Manor, Lost Bastille, or I forget what it's called, the something tower area, which has all the knights. So we could go 4 different ways. All right? I don't know which way we want to go. I don't know which way I should go. That's the beauty of Dark Souls 2.
Oh, yeah?
Everyone can play it in a different order, and it feels a little different. That's cool. I like that about the game, that it has that level of choice. Okay?
Oh.
So, I'm excited for today's stream. Now, how's it going to go? Well, this stream is solely going to be Dark Souls 2, meaning I'm not going to be focused on anything else.
We really have nothing at all, right? Why are we asking the question, how is it going to go for a gameplay stream? I think we can kind of figure it out, honestly, how it's going to go.
But, yes, the cards are in effect for rewards.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. We have to say, is this a card stream or not? Okay.
Focused on
Sorry.
anything else. But, yes, the cards are in effect for
okay,
rewards.
they're in effect. I was
based on
worried.
the level of support that I received today, we may open some packs of Pokemon cards.
Go,
you know
guys.
how it works.
You know.
Basically, once we hit $100 of cumulative support, I open a pack of cards, and then we open another one for every $50 raised after that. If anyone does a $50...
you notice he just said how it works, and luckily for you, we have that area right here. This is actually how it works, okay? How it works. Thank you, Philip. How it works right here. This is what he's talking about, guys. Try to pay attention. Go ahead.
Contribution in one go, that counts.
Okay.
And that could be anything. A super chat, a tip, 10 subs, all in one go, that counts. And we have the Ultra Premium packs available. We still have 4 of the Ascended Heroes packs. These are the packs where you can get
Ultra Premium.
over $1,000 value card. You get a God
right
pack
here.
that's worth thousands of dollars because every
right
card's a hit. That's only for special occasions. If someone does a $100 contribution in one go. Or if we get $250
right
cumulative
here. Okay.
on the stream, I open a pack of those.
Right
okay?
here. That's
so
right here.
That's all in effect. I owe you guys a pack from last night because here's what happened. As you know, I'm now doing... So we have a brand new card for the wall from Abyss Eye, which is excellent. It was a really good day yesterday. We had 2 hits out of Abyss because in a Japanese box, you're guaranteed a certain amount, but you could also get extra. And we're getting extra, which is nice. So I'm excited because last night I filmed the video. We finished it. I was going to go offline, and then someone tipped me, and technically we hit another milestone. And I was like, oh, well, it's too late to do the pack now. We already did the video. Let's save it for tomorrow's Dark Souls stream. So no matter what, on this stream, we are opening a pack of Pokemon cards at the end. Now, if we get a lot of support right now during the podcast,
not looking
and
good,
we get
King.
multiple packs to be opened now during the show, I'll do the video now. If not, then I'll save it, and we'll do this DSP Pack Rips video after the Dark Souls 2 gameplay. So let's see how much support. We're keeping it completely separate from the content so that it doesn't impede upon in the gameplay of Dark Souls 2. We're keeping it completely separate from the content so that it doesn't impede upon what people want to see. Okay? Thanks. Okay.
No flex, King? Do I hit it? Do you want me to hit it? I'm hitting it.
Just gifted a sub. Thanks.
I'm hitting it right after the thanks. Yeah, right after.
Thanks. Okay.
Oh, no. It's that okay right here.
Okay. Okay.
Last chance right here.
All right. So,
a fine effort.
First tip of the day. I got a $1.50 tip.
A fine effort. 24 seconds.
Someone says, seeing you cry yesterday was powerful. Many streamers are afraid to open up with their emotion.
No,
choosing
DSP
instead
is.
to become emotionally withdrawn to appease an audience. I think you deserve props for how you handled a mature game. Good luck on the 4th. Well, thank you, whoever that was. If you don't know what they're talking about, I guess now's a good time to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, we need another topic.
Yesterday night, I did something different. Okay? I did something that's out of my comfort zone. I played a unique indie game that was basically completely emotional. It was a very heart-wrenching story. Okay, I don't want to spoil, because if I spoil the story, then I've spoiled the entire game. That's the point of the game, is this amazing story. Okay? So, basically, I played this game, and it took exactly 2 hours. And the writing blew me away. one of the best stories, or more, I should say more unique stories, that I've ever seen in a video game in a very, very long time. Very emotional. Even by the end, you're like, I'm not sure what happened. Then they explain. You're like, oh, my goodness. First-time experience for me. And what I mean by that is the game made you feel something.
First time?
I've never felt playing a video game before.
Sadness? What do you mean?
This has happened to me before. Games like Soma, games like To the Moon, are notable games from the time that I've been a YouTuber that I play it, and I'm like, that's an absolute first.
Sadness?
And I know I'm going to remember this forever. That's why I still remember and I bring them up, right? So this is definitely one of those experiences. The name of the game is Before Your Eyes. It's $2 right now on Steam. Normally it's $10. The Steam sale has it priced at $2. So if you want an awesome narrative-based experience that's going to make you feel, you're going to cry, okay, just to tell you, unless you're made of rocks and you have absolutely no human emotions because you're shut off to the world and you're a horrible person. If you're, as long as you're not, you're a normal human, you're going to like the game and it's going to make you feel, okay?
I'm interested in why you say people that cry, though, are sissies, and even calling yourself a sissy when you feel emotion, though.
I'm very happy I played it. I'm very happy it was recommended to me. And yeah, I cried a bunch. Like, I was like, damn, man, what a game. So that's it. I don't want to spoil any of it, because if I tell you the story, it spoils the game. All right? So if you haven't played it yet, it's $2. Check it out. I have the full playthrough of the game on the channel right now. You can watch it in its entirety. I made it as one video.
Okay.
I would love more experiences in gaming like that.
Yeah,
I would rather play that game and another 10 games like it than a million Call of Duty clones, a million team-based shooter clones.
They're not trying to be the same kind of game?
You know, extraction shooters, generic or grindy RPGs. You know what I'm saying? A million FromSoft, Soulsborne ripoffs.
Think about how long you could play a Call of Duty game compared to how long you can play the game you played last night, Philip.
Just let me play something unique.
Okay.
Okay? So Before Your Eyes, check it out. And if you guys know of any other unique games like that, let me know. I want to know about them. I want to play them. I think those are awesome night streams where I can beat a whole game in a night and we have a completely unique experience and it blows everyone away. I want more of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting older. It's time to start experiencing those unique games.
Actually, it's time to start experiencing things in real life, I think was a more accurate comment. But I think we should recommend Bubble Bobble 3 to DSP. I think he's ready for it. The twist is, will scar you, but I think he needs to live through that.
They're the same slop over and over. All right? Good stuff. Okay, so, whew, good stuff, guys.
Any money?
The schedule for the next week, because it is a weird one. I want you to all understand what's coming up.
Oh, God,
so you know
yeah,
what
this
to
is... Get ready.
And why it's going to be a little weird for the next one. Okay? And then we can chill for a little bit, do some Q&A. And then when we finish, we'll go right into Dark Souls 2. Okay? Thank you to Nazoldex, who did a $2 super chat. Our first super chat of the day says top 5 games.
Let's go.
He's not going to answer 5 games.
Discussion.
I don't have top 5 overall games, but I can tell you some of my favorite games of all time.
Okay. I will say... I'll say 5 games. If I get 4 of 5, that is a... If he mentions 4 of the 5 I say, that is an ALTW, okay? If he says less than that, I lose. Okay, I'll take care of the easy ones. Chrono Trigger, Link to the Past, Street Fighter. I believe he's going to go for... Okay, hold on. That's 3. I just need one more. I don't think he's going to say Earthbound. He's kind of sticking away from that. So Chrono Trigger, Link to the Past, Street Fighter, specifically Street Fighter 2. And finally, with my final game, I am going to say... I guess I'll give you Earthbound. I'm not confident with that, but he'll say Earthbound, I think. That's his mood. Okay, let's do that. My 4 are Link to the Past, Chrono Trigger, Street Fighter, and Earthbound. That's my 4. He won't say Heavy Rain. He doesn't really like that much.
Okay, Street Fighter 2, namely Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
That's 1.
Favorite fighting game. Super Mario World, favorite platform.
Shit! You guys were saying that one. I ignored you.
Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, favorite top-down RPG
2
from that era.
Okay.
I'd probably say original Mario Kart is probably my favorite driving game, honestly.
Mario Kart for the SNES?
Let's see. Favorite shooter. Tough question, but I'd probably say like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 1 or 2, the originals. I'm not talking about the remakes.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
But the actual original
RPG
games.
he hasn't said yet. RPG.
adjusting my fan.
He wants.
Geez, I keep going because I got to think of every genre, right?
Yeah,
Favorite
yeah.
JRPG?
Yeah.
Probably either Final Fantasy VI or Chrono Trigger.
Counting it.
But there's tons of others that I like there. Suikoden.
Counting it.
Earthbound. Final Fantasy IV.
A very common ALTW. When will his winning
I don't know. You tell me. You tell me.
Notably, some of my favorites of that era, too. I can keep going. I just gotta think of every genre of game. You know what I'm saying? Favorite sports game? NBA Jam. So there you go. That's not my top 5 in order. That's some of my favorite games of all time right there. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's get you on the leaderboard. Support on this podcast. I will open the packs of cards now. Right now, I owe you one. So if we get to $100, we'll open 2. If
nice
we get a $50
banking
contribution, that's an extra one. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys in advance. Please support the stream. Let's go. Okay. So
let's go.
What is going on with this schedule right now? Okay.
Yeah, I want the more unique experiences, not the same Call of Duty every year. Okay, favorite shooter, Call of Duty probably. Next. I don't think he likes those games either, Attic Loaf. I think he likes the time when he had his whole life ahead of him, and he was playing those games. That's the part he likes, honestly. I'm Jodub says, great, exciting, fun, meaningful cleaning. Hey, it's the best performing marathon he had all year. Everyone's saying they loved it. Big ups, I am Jodub.
Bonchan, I tried to do it. You guys are asking me to unban Super Bonchan. I tried to do it, and it changes his name to Super Bonchan 2 Turbo.
Good name, though. That's a better name.
I don't know why. It won't let me unban just Super Bonchan. It says Super Bonchan 2 Turbo instead.
That's a good name, though. Super Bonchan.
I don't know why it does that.
Tournament Edition 2.
So I actually can't unban the original name. It won't let me. Like, I can't even... If I backtrack it and I hit it, it goes back to saying Super Bonchan 2 Turbo.
Okay, well, someone just did it.
It goes back to... It won't...
King Ferbs just successfully unbanned him, by the way.
Let me. Like, I can't even... If I backtrack it and I...
So as you can see, this is funny, screenshot. King Ferbs manages to do it. DSP unbans Super Bonchan 2 Turbo. That's a good screenshot with artistic King in the middle. But Super Bonchan 2 Turbo, if you're in here, go nuts. You are unbanned.
Hit it. It goes back to saying Super Bonchan 2 Turbo. I know what his name was. I can't unban him.
You're unbanned now, Super Bonchan 2 Turbo. Go
for it.
Were
you
you
able to do it, King Ferbs? Yeah, it wouldn't let me do it at all.
Go nuts.
Some weird thing we kick. All right. Cool.
Oh, I like this also. Yeah, come on.
Excuse me.
Come on.
Okay, so what I like to do now is talk about...
Nothing? Q&A time yet? Matching vest and diaper combo? I wonder if that's possible. Does he have some Pokemon ones? If he has Pokemon diapers, then it's definitely possible.
The schedule for the next week, sorry. So that you know what's coming up, because it's a weird week coming up, admittedly. It's a very odd one, and I want you to know what to expect. Okay? Well, let's take a look at it together, shall we? First off, as I already talked about, today it's Dark Souls 2, and tonight it is TCG Card Shop Simulator. So here's the thing. We have 8 packs of the Japanese Pokemon cards Abyss Eye left to open. After that, we have the whole remainder of the Chaos Rising box from last week to go. 8 there, likely, per se, Sunday, Monday. I don't think we're going to go through all those cards, but around the middle of next week, we'll probably need some new cards. I'm curious for your feedback. I'm thinking we should alternate back and forth. We're doing Japanese now. We're going to go back to English. Maybe we do another Japanese box after that. Probably, right? So... today, I'm curious how many packs we'll actually open, because as you can see, we've got Dark Souls 2 and TCG Card Shop Sim. Dark Souls 2 has been doing well, okay? And Card Shop Sim, not so much. Last time we played it, it didn't do as well. Some nights that we've done Card Shop Sim, we've opened upwards of 13 to 20 packs. Other times we do 2. So I don't know.
That was a single time one person gave $700, but good example, though.
What's going to happen tonight, if it's going to be well supported or not. I hope it is, so we can do a bunch of packs, but I guess we'll see. I'm off tomorrow. When I come back on Saturday, it's Indivestance Day. I already explained that entire event, so you guys know what that's about. No packs that day, but I'm going to be giving out a tremendous amount of Pokemon codes to you guys, okay? Sunday, Dark Souls 2 continues, and Sunday night, we're going to flee in ammo, and it'll be a good time seeing how the game ends. Then on Monday, we're going to alternate back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and we're going to do the TCG Card Shop Sim. The final streaming day of that streak is Tuesday. All right? So that means I'm here Saturday for the marathon, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm off on Wednesday of next week. I know
so Wednesday we'll do something, I promise.
Really bizarre. You're like, Phil's never off on a Wednesday. You're right. But it just so happens that for the next couple of weeks, my wife and I had a bunch of appointments and things that we need to do. We could not get them to line up with a weekend or even like a Friday. We basically had to change our schedule around for several weeks in July so we could go do stuff that we need to do. So it is what it is. It's life, okay? But
so, I mean, that has to be medical, right? I mean, I just can't, in my mind, think of anything else that has to take place at a certain day that you can't change, except for medical. I guess there's legal, too, but I mean, you know, what could it be? So, I don't know. It's something.
On Tuesday, we're basically going to alternate, so we're going to go back to Dark Souls 2. Tuesday night is up in the air. It could be Pokemon Champions. It could be a random indie game that we try. It could be anything. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I'm going to kind of leave it open as a stream, and we'll see what happens. I'll be off that Wednesday, but then I'm going to be coming back that Thursday, and I'm going to be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 6 straight days, just different days than usual. Now, during that span, new plan have good variety of content on the streams at this point.
Oh, my God, dude. This is the worst. This is the one
Assassin's
right
Creed.
now. Okay. When's that coming out?
All this crap, because we're already through all of it. It is the 9th. So that is Friday? Thursday. Oh, so actually, I'll be off that Wednesday. When I come back that Thursday, it's Assassin's Creed premiering right away. So that's cool. That's cool to have a brand new game right away as soon as I come back from that weird Wednesday off. That should get some people excited, too. All right, sweet. Cool, that's good news. That actually makes me feel great about that returning week because we're going to have a new game right away. It'll get people excited for the new week. All right, very nice.
No, Clanker says, no, Cat's days off just changed, that's it. No, Cat's days off doesn't affect DSP streaming, if you can believe it. It really does not matter when Cat's day is working or not. He just does his own schedule. Her schedule has very little to do with his off days. Except they make sure it's one of her off days, but she only works like 2 or 3 days a week, so it's not a big deal. But this is definitely something they both need to go to.
Cool.
He made it very clear we know that. He's sharing it with us. So
that's what's going down next week. It should be a great week, starting with that marathon, and then all kinds of fun stuff all week. Yes, a weird day off in the middle of the week, but then a 6-day week after. It'll be fun. Yes, I do have another Wednesday off after that, but then after that weird Wednesday off, we should get back on track to having my normal weeks where like Saturdays are my day off, and we have a good time. With the normal schedule again. So again, my apologies. Sometimes in life, things don't align the way you want. There's nothing you can really do about that. I would love to just have my normal schedule. I can't right now. I have a couple weeks where I have to be a little weird with the days off, but we'll get back to normalcy around the middle of July, okay? Okay, folks. So that's what I got for you. That's what I needed to talk about. I'm glad that we got...
Okay, now we're in real trouble. 58 minutes we have to kill now?
Out of the way. And now I want to chill with you guys for like, 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, 20, 30, thank God.
Chat about before we jump back into Dark Souls 2. So what
this is not at all a Level 1 podcast then, is it? But we'll see when we finish.
What to do is open up discussion right now. Let's see what people want to talk about. Tag me in either chat, either Kick or YouTube. All right. Let's get some support going. If we get good support on this podcast, we can open packs now.
Oh.
Or if not, then we'll just have to save them for after the gameplay. It is what it is. Reduce the gameplay a little bit. But let's see what happens, okay?
It will reduce the gameplay. I thought it was additional content to your stream, but now you will lose gameplay for the Pokemon.
Beef Supreme, how are you? Good morning. It's good to see you. Well, actually, it just turned afternoon, so good afternoon to you, and good to have you on the stream. What are my thoughts about no more physical games post-2028? I did an entire segment about that yesterday, Kino Enjoyer. Go watch the morning show from yesterday. It's literally titled as such.
Great episode. You're going to want to check that one out, dude.
Would I put a poll up for the direction to go in Dark Souls?
Why not? That's fun.
I don't know, because here's the thing we have to figure out. Could I...
How controls affect it?
Really go all 4 ways, and the reason I say that is I'm not exactly sure. I do believe that I may have some limitations like the well. I don't think I can survive all the falls yet in the well, because I don't think I have a high enough HP. I have the cat ring. But I don't have high enough HP to survive all the falls, I think. So because of that, there's not. I might be limited to only 3. I guess we could. I think I might just ask the audience and see what people suggest. Like, I don't know. Typically, should I go to Lost Bastille? Should I go to the area with the big knights? Should I go to...
We really have nothing to talk about today, like usual. Let's just name all the locations. How about that?
We'll have to see. RGP Gremlin, thanks for $2. He wants me to show all of my big, juicy offline pulls.
Please do.
No.
How many is there?
What I do offline is my business and my business alone. Whether or
How many packs are you opening, sir?
not I decide to do pulls offline or not is not your business.
Okay, so however much you thought he was pulling offline, just double it. Do yourself a favor and then double it, and then you'll be closer to the real amount. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Remember this? It doesn't matter what mobile games I play offline, by the way. People donate, and I can spend the money however I want, okay? That's none of your business. And I don't play the game, by the way, just so that's clear. But what I do off stream does not fucking matter, okay?
I decide to do pulls offline or not is not your business, okay? If I decide to share that with the public, that's cool, because that's my prerogative. But no,
just double
I'm not
it.
going to break the fourth wall and show you what happens behind the scenes because...
Break the fourth wall? By talking about something that you're doing not on stream? That's breaking the fourth wall? Loose interpretation, King!
That's none of your business, quite frankly.
Okay.
Just like I'm not going to tell you about, personal things my wife and I are doing, where we
Except for the appointments that you can't get. Okay,
you know, doing stuff together. I'm not telling you any of that. That's my life, not yours, all right? But thanks for $2.
Way to get offended that easily, huh? That really shows you're hiding something, King. If you get that offended by someone asking something, that probably means you're hiding something. Just being honest with you, brother. Oh, we got Creed now.
What kind of shirt am I wearing? Is it breathable for the summer? You mean this? This is just a standard, like, summertime shirt. I think this might be Columbia. I don't know the brand. I think it's Columbia, though.
Oh, yeah, let's hide.
And it's just meant to be like a summertime button-down shirt. Nothing special. It's probably cotton, I would guess. I don't know.
Looking
Am I
great,
do
though.
Any
it's a
4th
standard.
of July stuff on the Invest and Stay stream? Probably, but I'm not going to spoil. Let's just put it that way.
That means he's going to go wherever he goes and he's going to buy one of those, like, noisemaker things and poppers. Whatever costs $5 or left, or $5 or less at the store he goes to tomorrow, he'll buy something like that. But that's the maximum he'll do. Brackman, high five, big up, sir. Says, it was interesting seeing him bounce between clown mode and emotion with that game. He used his enjoyment of it to dump on other games. Maybe if he actually played other games instead of watching chat, he'd find joy more often. Well, I don't think you even found joy in that game. It just made him feel something. And he doesn't really like to feel anything because he doesn't know how to process it. So that's why he was struggling, I think, yesterday, going between, oh, yes, I'm feeling something, and that's bad. Also, this game should really do this more. It's just he doesn't know how to process anything, you know?
How many packs do we have total to open on stream? We have 8 of the Abyss Eye cards left in there. I believe 26 packs after that. And then once we're done with these, then we decide, do we want to do Japanese again? Do we want to do English? I'm of the mentality of alternating. Do a Japanese box, do an English box. Do a Japanese box, do an English box. Now, remember, in the middle of July, Pitch Black comes out. That's the new English set. I actually got a box pre-ordered from Pokemon Center for retail price, which is insane that I got in and got one. So I'll be getting that no matter what. I also did reserve it with a reseller, so I may get 2 boxes of Pitch Black. And so,
oh, he got a reseller too? He's got 2 boxes minimum coming for the same set.
That's probably what we'll be doing around middle to late July when they...
He got the scalper backup.
Show up.
Damn.
Have to see how fast those ship, okay?
Damn, the scalper backup. Clutch, dude.
In addition, for the premium packs, we are...
You can't let the local store make all the money, guys. You got to make sure the scalpers get paid too. You know that, right? Holy fuck. Iron Reaper says, can we watch fireworks, Phil? No, Cat, I'm wearing a vest. I have the freedom to wear this vest, Cat, so it's the same thing.
Currently opening
Big ups, Iron
Ascended
Reaper.
Heroes. This is the ultra premium packs that are very expensive to buy. These could have $1,000 cards in the box, and there could be a God pack worth like 3,000 remaining. This is an old set that has good value if you get a hit. And then we have 2 packs here for big contribution.
Remember, this is not a Pokemon
Super
Day.
Chat says, what packs have the most valuable card chances? Those ultra premium packs. Gang $100. Everyone chases that card. Almost no one gets it. So that's the most valuable card would be the Ascended Heroes. Outside of that, Ascended Heroes, I believe, also has a card worth like $1,300. And then after that, it would actually be Prismatic Evolutions. That has an Umbrian card.
Oh!
That's an insanely rare special illustration Umbrian card. And that one, I think, is worth like $1,600 or something crazy like that. So those are by far the most valuable, although...
I love when he has to lean back, like go into his back room. Hang on a second. Wait till you see this one. Hold on a minute. You know, like he's some kind of expert, been in the Pokemon game for decades. Hang on a minute. Let me show you something you're really going to appreciate. Give me a second. Hang on.
Although...
Hey, hold on a second. Let me show you this. Check this. Try this on for size.
In this set, which is the latest Japanese set, there's 2 cards. One's worth 500 and one's worth like 470. So it's insanely rare to get those 2, but those are worth a lot as well. So there is good stuff in this set,
good question. Is Pope Super Kami Jizzler on his way to the biggest miss of all time? I don't think so, but I can check. Hold on.
Exactly. Big pulls, if you get them, almost no one gets them. That's the pipe dream. That's what everyone's chasing, and they can't get, you know. What's up, Patty Melt? How are you?
That's one.
AC Installer asks, you're a Pokemon guy now. Poliwrath has gone up 170%. Should I sell it? Depends on if you need the money. If you need money, sell it. If you don't need money, save it. Because the value of overall of Pokemon cards has been going up. Although a lot of the recent ones go up and down and up and down. They're very, very volatile. Let's put it that way. The market is all over the place. At one point, a Pokemon character, for some reason, all their cards will be hot and the price will skyrocket. And then all of a sudden, that hype will die down and then the price will dip again. So, like, that's what happened with this guy. With Greninja.
Ninja.
Ninja.
I always laugh at Mr. Ludacris when he said that. That was his reaction. Ninja.
When Chaos Rising came out in May, Greninja was ultra hot and all Greninja cards went up in value.
Whoa.
So this card, which is the most rare card in that set, was $380. Now it's down to like $270. It lost like over $100 of value in the 2 months the set's been out because the Greninja hype died down. That's what happens.
Better art has been released, unfortunately.
Someone's name who I can't read says, is denim breathable? Nobody likes steamed bananas. Is it breathable? Denim? I think that when you wear denim and you do physical activity, you tend to sweat more because it's
that means it's not breathable?
As breathable of a material.
So then
I
just
would
say
argue
no?
it is not super breathable, no.
Why the... How... If I had to create the most alien way to answer that question, that would probably be it. Is denim breathable? Well, what do I mean by that? When I'm doing exercise with denim, you sweat because it's not made to be super breathable? What?
So I would argue it is not... You tend to sweat more because it's not as breathable of a material. I think that when you wear denim and you do physical activity, you tend to sweat more because it's not as breathable of a material. So I would argue it is not super breathable, no.
Okay, great answer.
Thank you for the $2. I can't say your name because it's another language, but I appreciate the contribution.
What language is
it?
Do you know?
Will I play the Chrono Story DLC when it releases? I would be interested about it. Okay? But I don't know if people are going to care. Typically for me, DLCs don't really work in my content when I try to do them.
Okay.
Actually, contribution of the day right now. That's our biggest contribution of the day right now.
Looking
Someone
great.
says, I'm a troll, and even I think the diaper thing is a huge stretch. These people are lunatics if they believe that. Yeah, I don't even know why you're talking about it. That's old news. Like, I'm just totally moved on. Anyone who mentions it in the chat, I just ban, and like, I don't care.
You brought it up yesterday, brother.
People are idiots. Thank you for the $1.50.
You brought it up yesterday,
I got a $2
man.
tip. Are you familiar?
How could you say that's old news when you talked about it yesterday and today? So, anyways.
With the term a dry drunk. I guess not. A dry drunk. Shall I take a look? A dry drunk.
I don't know what that means either, to be honest. Someone that doesn't drink, what does it mean? What's a dry drunk? He's looking it up, though. He's reading it. He's reading! Give him a second. Give him a minute.
A dry drunk is someone recovering from alcoholism who has successfully abstained from drinking for a period of time, but they're still displaying the same dysfunctional behaviors that they had when they were still using.
Oh.
So like what? I'm curious.
I've never been a dry drunk. I need the wet part. That sounds bad. I was always a wet drunk. I don't do that, actually.
Their partners are more irritable, distant, lethargic, or impulsive than they used to be when they were using. They might go as far to say that they prefer dealing with them when their spouse before they became sober.
Oh, I've definitely seen, though. This can happen, though. This is a serious thing. I don't know about this dry drunk exactly, but some people, like, when they are trying to quit something like that, they become a different person, and it does suck, but, like, I've seen it happen before. But I don't think that's what this is talking about exactly. But you can it can change people, and they can become not as cool people, even though they might not drink anymore, but there's, like, douchebags.
They might go as far to say that they prefer dealing with them when their spouse before they became sober. So what they're saying is someone who is an alcoholic, okay?
Uh-huh.
And
go ahead, please explain
they
this.
stopped drinking,
Uh-huh.
which is good, obviously.
That's
but
good.
now their behavior, now that they've stopped drinking, is actually bad.
Yes.
To the point where everyone around them is like, crap. We actually kind of liked them more when they were drunk.
I didn't hear the name of it, but yeah.
But you don't want to tell them that, because if you tell them that, then they're going to start drinking again, and they're going to destroy themselves, which was the whole point to begin with, was to get them to stop drinking. So you think that, let me get this straight, because obviously people
Go ahead. Yeah, please.
are saying, you're saying this in regards to me.
No. Are you a dry drunk? He's not even, he's still drinking. He can't be.
I used to be a horrendous drunk, and when I was a drunk, I was better behaved than I am now, and now that I'm no longer a drunk, I'm behaving worse than before, is what you're saying.
Okay. Just move on, dude. Just move on.
Okay?
He doesn't know how to deal with this.
Well, good for you. Anyway, let's continue.
Fantastic felting, sir. Your self-confidence is oozing today, sire. Let me tell you, you don't look uncomfortable at all. You're looking great, though.
Comedy Masker asks, where do you buy your alcohol from, Trader Joe's or Costco? It depends.
I'll tell you where. TOTALWINE. Yeah.
I prefer, if there's a liquor store nearby, well, not nearby, it's actually pretty far. It's near the local mall.
Oh.
That liquor store is cheaper than pretty much anywhere else that you buy liquor. So if I'm going to buy any kind of liquor, wine, they have a huge wine selection.
Oh, they
My
do.
wife and I
You could say they have so much of it. You might say they have the total wine solution.
Wine from time to time. We usually drive out there and we get it from that store. If, for example, there's something going on, like, for example, Saturday, right? Saturday is my marathon. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be driving to the mall section. In fact, the only thing I'm doing tomorrow out is I'm going grocery shopping. I might just pick up liquor from the grocery store. But when you get liquor from the grocery store, it's way more expensive. They have, like, this crazy markup for some bizarre reason. I don't know what it is, but it's just way more expensive there. So I was thinking of getting, like, bourbon or something.
Oh,
to
yeah,
have for hard
bourbon.
liquor while I'm drinking the Cutwaters. But
Oh,
I
God,
know it's going
yeah.
to cost way more if I get it from the grocery store.
How can you not think of July 4th and bourbon? Best combination. This country is born on that. Was
I
built.
say, well, you don't want to drive all the way out to the mall, so it's like a half an hour away. Why don't you get it delivered, right? Because you can get liquor delivered. Well, because if you get it delivered, you're paying the extra delivery fee and the tip. Therefore, the savings you got by ordering from the liquor store is negated. You're paying the same price as the grocery store anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I get it from Costco? Every once in a while, I'll buy liquor from Costco because we don't go to Costco that often.
That requires, just for the record, going into the separate alcohol part of Costco. It's a separate thing, at least where I am, because they can't be together. So that it would take a special kind of, all right, we got our food, honey. Now let's go to the second part.
If they have something that I see there that I like and it seems cheap, I'll probably grab it, but not often. And Trader Joe's, I don't think I've ever bought liquor at Trader Joe's ever. I know that they have a big
don't have
section,
liquor.
but I don't think I've ever bought it there.
Vikes asked for the biggest misses, and I did find that. Okay, so here's our biggest misses. If your name is here, I guess unfortunately that means you made a bad guess. Ignore test. So there we go. Pope Super Comedy Jizzler, as we speak right now, has the biggest wrong guess ever in the history of WPIG, but he still has time. So do not start berating him yet. Okay. Tony T was the second worst with 52 off. Fist of the Snort Star Iwamoto was third. And you can go down the list as you can see there. So that's all the guesses and the misses. All right, here we go. So come on, Pope Super Chikami Jizzler needs our support. Come on.
I loved the King of Hate edgy days of old Phil, but I don't think it had anything to do with you drinking. You were just younger and full of angst. I was playing a character. Like, I was trying to play a guy who was always angry, who would always swear like a sailor. I was trying to do like a hybrid. Yes, there was a little bit of angry video game nerd in there, for sure, 100%.
Here's the character.
But I was trying to do something different with it, because I had a persona that I portrayed when I was in the fighting game community of the guy who always was very brash. He talked massive amounts of shit. He never had a mistake. It was always something else that caused him to have a failure in life, right? Like, I lost. Well, that's because the joystick doesn't work. That's because this version of the game is shitty. You know, I would always have an excuse in the FGC. That was my persona. That's who I was in the FGC for a very long time. So when I became an early YouTuber, I tried to carry that over, but combine that with playing games and doing playthroughs and stuff with a little bit of the angry video game nerd kind of pushed in there. That's what I was trying to do back in the day. And apparently it worked. People liked it.
So when you get pissed at losing at a video game now, are you still doing that same character?
People liked that persona and said, yeah, that's funny. We like watching Phil play games. His on-the-fly commentary is very entertaining to us, right? So, there you go.
There you go.
Bob says, are you going to change vests every $100? Yeah, here's how it's going to work on Saturday.
He already said this.
Here, because some people come by and are generous. What if someone gives like $100 and someone else does 50? Oh, we're only at 150, but you didn't even put on the first hat yet. So what we'll do is like a time period, okay?
Hey, on a minute, Philip. You didn't even put on the first hat yet.
So maybe what we do is every hat, there's a limit to every half an hour. So I'm guaranteeing that I will wear a hat or vest at least a half an hour each.
All right, real quick. Dan V says, did it work though? Everyone in the FGC hated him. Why would YouTube be different? Okay, so this is a real quick retcon of the truth of the situation. Okay, 90% of the FGC hated his videos about Street Fighter, but there was the newer player that did find something out of it and saying, oh, it's funny to see him just get angry. It's funny to see him bullshit. People thought it was a character even then, okay? Then he goes, what? Now that I won't stand for. That's rude, okay? Honestly, that hurts. You got to be careful what you say, okay? Words have meaning. Jesus. Okay. But then he went to YouTube and he did find a serious following there, guys. And that's because people are hungry. It doesn't matter what the fuck is up there. If you got a video going up there, you got 10,000 viewers. And that's the part he got addicted to, was attention, positive attention to the comments. And that's what...
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
That's what led to him doing YouTube, like, with more effort than a full-time job. Remember, he was getting $0 because he was getting even a drip of positive response and attention, and that's what really let him get addicted and like fed the narcissism enough to keep him going, you know?
Once they're earned. Does that make sense? So that way, there's not one hat or vest that will be worn too little, okay?
Kevin's murder is unsolved for now.
So there you go. That's how it's going to work. Let's see here.
Kevin's murder is unsolved for now.
Tim the Tool did a $2 super chat and says, don't cut waters already have liquor in them? Yes. I'm going to be drinking cut waters casually over the course of the day. And every once in a while, I'll probably have a shot of something. I'm not going to be putting more liquor into the cut waters.
But you will.
No, they're pretty strong. Cut water.
You know they end up in the same place, right, Philip?
Even though it's like a soda can, that's the equivalent of like 2 shots in that soda can. They're pretty strong.
You know they go to the same spot, right?
Felix the Mate says, do you still get ID'd at the age of 44?
No,
it
he
depends.
does not. No.
Liquor store, most of the time, no. Okay. Grocery store, they need to input your information into the machine to even let it check out liquor. Like if you go to scan liquor, it says, it
we're
needs
heating
an ID
up.
check.
We're heating
so
up.
So no matter how old you are, you have to have your ID at the grocery store. You can't even buy liquor there.
Yeah.
Delivery, I've only had liquor delivered once.
Holy shit.
And when I had it delivered,
it's not that serious of a question.
They also need your ID. They actually scan it. They have a scanner that scans your ID into their system to guarantee that you're old enough to accept the liquor. So the only time I get carded is grocery store or delivery. Usually liquor store, the answer is no. King Crimson says Justin said during his stream last night, he must be talking about Justin Wong.
Of course.
That Evo, it counts Evo East as an Evo championship. So I guess that means you're officially recognized as an Evo champion. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I already knew that, but it doesn't matter because people erase history anyway.
Yes.
I'm a 2-time Evo East champion. I had multiple qualifications and qualifyings in other Evo regionals as well. I'm almost positive that I won Super Turbo at a different Evo regional that year too, 2007. In 2007, I went to every single Evo regional. There was 4. There was Evo North, South, East, and West, okay? And the
Okay, and for those of you that watched the last Dead Sea Scrolls, you'll really know about this timeline, because remember what we did last week, the 2006 Evo, which he did not do well, and he didn't get top 8? That is what led to him going on this I gotta go, thing, because he wanted to come back from that loss, okay? So that's what he's talking about here. You'll know that's where we are in the timeline, okay? 2006, he did horrible and said, I'm coming back. And then this next month, he went to every qualifier possible. Okay, the next year, excuse me.
Every single Evo regional, there was 4. There was Evo North, South, East, and West, okay? And the East I won. North I lost because we played on arcade cabinet, and I wasn't used to playing on arcade cabinet, and I lost because I basically played poorly on the controls. I'm almost positive that
There is proof of his placement, Sergeant.
Also won Evo South. So I think I won. I could be wrong. Maybe I got like top 3. But basically, I placed so well in all those regionals. I had 4 qualifying spots for Evo Finals.
Okay, so just for those of you that might not know, why does he not know his finish, right? Why is his finish so unimportant to not know the position? He definitely knows he got 4th at Evo, right? Well, that's because, for people that know about fighting games more than me, you know this already, but it was a qualifier. So once you got to a certain spot on the leaderboard, it's no longer relevant, right? So if you got 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, all of you got entrance into the real Evo, right? All of you got your spot, so it doesn't matter anymore. Sometimes they wouldn't even play those, okay? So they get top 4, fuck it, I'm done, all right? So that's why he can't even remember himself, because it's irrelevant. Of course he remembers why he won, the one he won, but other ones, once you got to a certain place, it no longer matters where you finish. You already made it to Evo, which again is the only point of going to the qualifiers.
Because I placed in all of them. So the way it was, if you made top 3 in any of those tournaments, you basically have a spot in Evo Finals guaranteed. You get like a bye and you pass a bunch of scrubs, basically.
Yes.
I had 4 spots. So they had to give my spots away to people who placed lower than me because I had dominated the tournament circuit that year.
This is like saying in sports terms that you made it to the playoffs 4 times. It is irrelevant. You can only have 1 playoff berth. So again, he did all this and wasted all this money for 0.0 point, okay? It's a lot of points. But there was no reason for him to do this at all, okay?
So yes, I am an Evo champion, multiple Evo champion, because I won Evo East 2006 and 2007. And
that is true.
And like I said, also...
But even in the SRK, they're saying Justin Wong didn't even care. He beat Justin Wong in 2006 in the finals. That's when he says, Daigo, you're next, even though he would never get the chance. Because no one cared about it. It's like, okay, well, he got to the finals. You already have your spot. Do I care? That's the thing.
Multiple qualifying spots at other tournaments as well. But the thing is, everyone in the FGC knows that, who was there back then. It's just today that they want to try to erase the fact that I ever existed and was good. But I was. And there's nothing they can do about that.
Hey, no one's erasing those accomplishments, just they're not remembered because they are qualifiers. There are no stakes. Pat Noticer says, whatever polls DSP is engaged with off stream is none of our business. Polls or pulls. Pat Noticer, big ups. Good notice. And now we're reading some. Okay, let's check our.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, I remember. Thank you. That's not entirely true. There were some pros that already qualified to gatekeep from others from making to Evo so that they wouldn't have to face them at Evo where it counts. That is true. There's a lot of talk of that as well. I just know I've read some SRK things about people, because DSP has to prove how awesome he is, and people were making fun of him back then about it being a Neo Geo port of the game, right? And then people were trying to say, well, the only time you beat Justin Wong was when nothing was on the line, and DSP didn't like that, obviously, but, you know, now he's just rewriting history. What's this music right here?
We're not talking about fourth place. I'm talking about I won tournament, so you can shut up now, Eliza Pancakes.
Qualifiers,
We're not talking about that event. That was before all that.
No, actually, it was after that. DSP got 4th at EVO in 2004. He's talking about tournaments that happened in 2006 and 2007. To me, that's after, but okay. All right, we are definitely
KINO
picked up.
Enjoyer says, no joke, your old school Street Fighter videos inspired me to get into the FGC. I started playing Third Strike and MVC. I'm glad to hear that on YouTube, and I was playing all kinds of fighting games. Right? I was playing Street Fighter 4. I was playing Marvel games. I was playing Super Turbo, which at then it was Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo X HD Remix. I'm sure tons of people in those formative days of YouTube were watching my stuff and were inspired to either play games themselves or, you know, try out stuff. And I'm happy to hear that. I am. I'm very happy to hear that stuff that I did inspired people to try stuff.
That's the legacy. Good music for this moment. Cup Rattler has entered the chat. If Pope Super Kami Jizzler pulls this out, he will be a god.
Why did I do multiple qualifiers that year? Because I wanted to prove that I was really good.
Why would you want to prove you're really good, Philip? I know. People that watched Stent Sea Scrolls last Saturday know. Will DSP say this? If you watch that episode, you have very direct knowledge of why he wanted to prove this. Let's see what he says now. You know this exactly. Okay, let's see what he says.
Even just like today, there were naysayers. Even though there were tournament results, there were people who said, oh, he sucks, he sucks. And
Unfortunately, he's already started off with a lie. He is doing this because he got 9th place at EVO Nationals and thought it was his fault that the Japanese crushed the Americans, and he put it all on himself. He said, I'm going to do better next year. Okay, we all saw this. It's not a Theo theory. It's what he wrote himself.
Said, no, watch this. I'm so good. I'm going to go to every single qualifier.
Complete bullshit.
Yeah. I won. I know for a fact I won EVO East. I swear I probably won EVO South, but if I didn't, I probably made top 3.
You believe DSP would not be able to remember tournaments he won?
I sucked at EVO North, I'll admit, because it was on arcade cabinet rather than console, so there I failed. But even EVO West, I was in the top 8, and that was the best players basically in the world.
That is true.
Competing, because they're all from California, okay?
Again, all qualifiers to get to the big show.
And they were all in that tournament, and I still made top 8.
Okay. How'd you do in the big tournament, though, that year? Do you want to talk about that, or better not?
What's up, Ortega? How's it going, man?
Do you want to talk about that one, or what happened there?
No, I have not seen the horror movie Obsession. I'd like to see it someday, probably when it goes on demand.
He did not get top 8 in that EVO. Wonder why he's not bringing it up. Huh?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that LTG is banned from EVO because he got into like a fight, an online quarrel with someone else, and they went back and forth like threatening each other, and so they both were banned from EVO at one point. It's like, that's really stupid.
What did you do for your fight at EVO? Well, that wasn't EVO, but
like,
that
as
was
much as I know.
Oh, that was the tournament that happened at was not EVO. I forget what it was.
EVO at one point. It's like, that's really stupid.
Did he say he was an alcoholic?
Like, as much as I know the FGC doesn't like me for some really bizarre friggin' reason, I don't get it because I'm not part of the FGC. I don't really care about them or affect them in any way, but they still hate on me for some dumb reason. I'm not banned. I can go wherever I want. I could go to EVO. I could go to any tournament. You know, I've never had any problems. I never threatened anyone, you know, stupidly online for any dumb reason. Like, why would I do that? Right? It's really stupid. People made shit up. I remember years ago, people were like, Phil got banned from EVO. Phil got banned from EVO because he brought a knife to an event or something. And I was like...
Now we're just making up stuff? What?
What the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
The last tournament that I went to back in the day...
Who said that?
When I was competing... was actually EVO Finals, EVO World 2007. Then I took a big hiatus.
Yes.
And then I went back to some
Again, you're not mentioning what happened at EVO 2007, Philip.
Tournaments around like 2011, 2012, because I wanted to cover them as a YouTuber. But it wasn't necessarily because I wanted to compete in them and do well. I just wanted to cover them as a YouTuber and make videos.
Lucky for you, he didn't do well.
And that was it. In fact, when I went to those events, people begged me either to help run the events or commentate, which I didn't sign up for, didn't talk to anyone about. I just showed up. People were like, oh my God, it's DSP. Help us run the tournament. We really need the help. Hey, can you commentate? Everyone wants to hear you commentate. You people watch the stream. Okay? So I'm not banned from anywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
again, any example of this? Now he's kind of building the next Dead Sea Scrolls, isn't he? Right the fuck here, because we can check this. So what year was it again that is he talking about?
I didn't talk to Baker, but it wasn't necessarily like big high. Actually, EVO
okay, what
Finals,
year is it?
EVO World 2007. Then I took a big hiatus.
What year does he come back?
And then I went back to some tournaments around like 2011, 2012.
2011 and 2012. Okay. I will write that down and I'll look into it because we can see exactly what he did then and what the SRK was saying about it.
Because I wanted to cover them as a YouTuber, but it wasn't necessarily because I wanted to compete in them and do well. I just wanted to cover them as a YouTuber and make videos. And that was it. In fact, when I went to those events, people begged me either to help run the show or to end from anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what people are talking about. They're crazy.
Holy shit. Comeback of the century going on right now. 23 bans now. No one's laughing at Pope Super Kami Jizzler anymore.
Felix Domain says you should fight the boss in Hyde's Tower of Flame. That's what it's called. Hyde's Tower of Flame. That's where all the big metal knights are. And that's an easy boss. I remember that boss is pretty easy. And isn't there a way you could glitch him?
Yeah.
And he falls off the whole, he falls off the stage during the boss fight.
I know that there was somebody that had the knife, but no one even said that DSP was the person that did that. I don't know where he got that from.
He just slips off. I don't think I've ever gotten him to do it. Bob says, would you enter one last tournament? Well, I mean, I could, but I would suck. Like, for example, anyone who's going to go to a tournament these days and compete is probably an active player who plays a ton, right?
And they are much better than the best players of that time.
Even my old friends in the FGC, they barely play, but they play more than me. You know, they still get together from time to time and play. They still play on.
They're friendly with each other.
They play Fightcade and shit like that. I don't really do any of that. So I'm likely so rusty. And everyone in the FGC has probably actively been playing these games competitively for the last 20 years. I want you to think about something.
Oh, please. Yeah. Go ahead. Why not? That's what we're here for.
I moved from Connecticut to Washington State in 2014. So I have lived here for 12 years, okay? The entire time that I've lived in Washington, I have not played a single person outside of an internet play in Street Fighter. Every single match that I've had in Street Fighter in the last 12 years has been played in an online capacity with lag. Now, admittedly,
that's your own doing. Here's just something funny. For 2007, the one that DSP didn't get. I showed this already, but it's just wild the top. So Tokido, the guy that beat DSP to get 4th at EVO when he did get 4th at EVO, won that year. That must have hurt. John Choi, another West Coast person. Graham Wolf, someone that DSP would get into it in the forums. So Afro Legends, the guy that DSP lost his money match to during this. David Serlin, that's the guy that actually recorded a lot of the images I show is from him. NKI, the guy that always fucked with DSP and SRK, amazing name. Alex Valle, need I say more? And Nuki there, who is a Japanese player. Unbelievable. All those players that quite literally were not fond of DSP. But yes, go ahead.
The connections have gotten a lot better in the last 12 years. When I play a fighting game online today...
That was 2007, though. That's 3 years later, Invisible Mute. DSP got way less than that, but that was 3 years later. So.
Experience is leaps and bounds better than the old slow-mo that there used to be. But still, playing exclusively online for 12 straight years versus actually having offline experience is completely different. I can tell you wholeheartedly, from when I used to play offline all the time back in the day, that
used to be awesome.
Is crucial, important, and necessary to play well in any competitive aspect. If you
Okay.
play solely online, you will go to a tournament and you will lose. Because playing offline is a different animal. People can react faster to things that you do.
That is not true. That has been proven false because the last guy that won something at Street Fighter only played online. The first time he played not online was like at the fucking tournament, and he won it. I don't know who it was. I wish I knew the name. Maybe someone in chat knows.
Things that you think
I know that
work
just
and are
happened last
guaranteed to
year.
work don't work because people can get around them. That's what I keep telling you guys when I play these games online. I'm like, man, this guy's doing a move that I know I can react to, and when I do it, it doesn't work because I'm playing online. If this were offline, I could stuff that move. I could counter that move. I could punish that move after I block it. Stuff you can't do when you're playing online. Do you get it? So it's just completely different. Could I go to a final tournament? Yes. Would I do well? No. I would probably lose right away because everyone's probably so much better after having played offline in competitive, circles. Like if I ran into anyone of note, if I ran into Dom Die, are you fucking kidding me? I used to be able to hang with him 20 plus years ago. He would wipe the fucking floor with me. Now he never stopped.
He did then too.
Playing. He probably beat me with one button. Now here's the thing. Could I realistically get back into competitive shape? Yes. But the thing is, there's a risk reward. Right? Everything in life now, I'm getting older. Everything is about time and proper use of time, right? Because I have limited time now. I'm not young anymore.
Yeah.
And
he didn't know that before he played the game last night, but now he knows
use
that.
my time wisely.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yep.
So I want you to think about the calculation here. The
Sad
amount
music is on his side, not mine.
of time, excuse me, that would be required for me to invest to get good again at offline competition. I would have to be not streaming and driving to tournaments here in real life to meet up with people, to play against them in real life, to get experience, to see what the new tech is, because I'm sure there's tons of new techniques and things that have been discovered in these games in the 20 plus years that I've been away from them. You know what I'm saying?
You could just watch tournaments and see that? Or, okay. Just
It
say
would
you don't want to do it.
Something different for sure.
Just say you don't want to do it. It's easier than making up this code.
Like I'd be shocked.
Just say you don't want to do
if
it.
It would be worth it. And what I mean by that is it'd be like starting over. Like, yes,
It's
I
easier.
haven't installed knowledge of these games from ages ago, but I would have to sit there and practice and play against so many people. It would basically have to be like,
just say
once
you don't
a
want to
week,
do
I
it.
go to a tournament and I play people over and over and over and over until I get back into fighting shape. And then we're back to square one. And what I mean by that is you're basically limited by what's local to you. So let's say I drive to Seattle, which is
Nice
about
burp.
an hour away, and I play in a tournament.
Oh my God! Just say you don't want to do it, man. It's much easier than
Okay,
this.
so that's
oh
great.
my
I've now
God!
absorbed knowledge of how to play against the people there. But that's just the people there. Now, what about a wider player base? What about people who play from other places and use different characters and have different strategies? We're right back to where we used to be, where you need to constantly be traveling, grinding, and playing to do well. Do I have any aspirations whatsoever of being good at Street Fighter again? No, I don't care. There was a time in my life when that was like my big hobby. That's really what I cared about. That's what I wanted to do. I thought that it was fun. I'm past that now. I've moved past that. Like I said, I've said this once. I'll say it again. There's like one situation that I may come out of retirement, and that would be if they were doing like a one. This is it, the big one. The final, last hurrah, super turbo tournament ever, because everyone's getting so old.
Trust me, that will never happen
Realize
ever
people aren't
at
going to be able
Evo.
to play anymore. We're getting old and crotchety, right? We're falling apart. We can't
think about like how would you sell this event? Yeah, we got the old fucks together, and they're gonna play the old fuck game again. Okay, this is their last chance. They're dying soon, guys. It's for the old fucks. Could we make it, guys? He would still get crushed. They didn't stop. Tokido is still rocking and rolling to this very day. Daigo, damn die, as he said. What the fuck? He wouldn't be in the top 8. I mean, they might invite him for the funny factor, I guess, because it would be good for views if a lolcow's involved. But I don't think they would do this.
We're losing our coordination, and it's basically the last time. You know what I'm saying? Like, then it would be like, all right, we're all old men. Let's get together. Let's beat the shit out of each other to be stupid, and let's talk shit and have fun and then say goodbye to it all because we're too old for this shit. You know? Like, if that was it, if it was like the final, you know, event of Super Turbo ever, I would say, okay, I'll go to that just for the hell of it and say hello to everyone for the first time in 5 zillion years or whatever, right? That would be kind of cool, I think. But outside of that situation, I don't think that I would ever want to go play fighting games in person again. You know?
Okay.
King Crimson says, Afrocole, Bucktooth, and John Choi were all playing in the tournament for Super Turbo Evo this year.
Yep.
So, yeah, it would be hard to come back and play again without practice. Of course. And, you know, guess what? They've all been
Remember those were your friends, I thought?
playing, right? Because that's the thing. Like, for me, yes, Street Fighter was an insanely meaningful part of my life in my 20s. And then when I hit my 30s and I became a YouTuber, it all kind of went one thing that I do out of many, right? It used to be the thing. Then it became one kind of game that I play out of a million games that I play. For them, that's just the games that they play. That's it. That's their hobby. It's always been their hobby. They're hyper-focused on it. They're notable for it. For me, I decided to go and become a jack of all trades rather than a master of one. Get it? So they're all going to wipe the floor with me. Like, no exaggeration. I don't think I would have a chance against any of them, quite frankly. The Chaos Emeralds Zero became a member. Like, interesting. That's surprising. Was Dom Die there and stuff? Because I know Dom Die has dominated Super Turbo.
Look at him reading stuff.
That's surprising. Was Dom Die there and stuff?
Oh, look, he's still... No one else said anything new in the chat, by the way. He was just thinking about the last statement. He's, oh, that's interesting. Was the other people there? Who else was there? Anybody else?
Because I know Dom Die has dominated Super Turbo for a while.
Anybody else?
And also, did any Japanese players enter, I wonder? Sounds more like it was a side tournament. No one really cared.
How do you... You're basing that off of a sentence in chat? Sounds like no one cares. How could you have any idea about the interest level, sir? It was a comment.
Okay.
What? It sounds like it was a side tournament. No one cared. I bet the food around there sucked, too. I bet they didn't even have like a sit-down restaurant around the tournament, and everyone was complaining about transportation, and the hotel sucked. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. I don't know.
All right, everybody.
That's what it sounds like he's fucking saying.
Last chance to ask a question.
And?
Before we end the podcast and we jump into Dark Souls 2 for...
Anything else we can do?
Today, my goal is to try to get around 3 hours of Dark Souls 2 gameplay in today. I do want to say thanks to everyone for the early support. Thank you for that. Remember, what we'll do now, I do owe you guys 1 pack card opening later from last night's stream. Any support that comes in during Dark Souls will count up, and at the end of this stream, we'll do a special DSP Rips It video to open any packs that I owe you, okay?
How does this music equal Dark Souls, I wonder now?
No, the He-Man beat 'em up game got delayed, and I don't even think it has a release date anymore. Which is pretty sad because it would have done much better if it tied in with the movie release. And now that the movie flopped, I think that sadly no one's gonna care. That was crazy, huh? Because I said I think He-Man's gonna flop. I don't see He-Man being successful in 2026 because I was the core like fan base of it in the 80s, and I don't care about it anymore. So who will? And everyone was like, nah, it looks good. It's going to be campy and fun. Everyone's going to like it. And there was tons of media for it. There was tons of advertising for it. Everywhere, right? Everywhere you looked, every direction, there was advertisement for He-Man going crazy. And then the movie still flopped. On top of all of that, it's like, oh my Lord, it still flopped.
Maybe the movie just wasn't good?
Crazy. So... I don't think this game's going to do any numbers when it finally comes out, sadly.
Because the movie was bad? I'm not a He-Man man, so I don't care, but maybe the movie was bad. I don't know. Some Gator says, Phil to Let's Play is like those people who built weird flying machines that collapse before taking off to aeronautics. Yeah, I like that. You know, when they show the documentary about flying, they got to show those guys. If there's a documentary about, like, Let's Players, you got to show DSP too. Like, you know, people stumbled their way through it in the early years. As you can see, some people even put their camera facing the screen and recorded it while they belched and were topless.
I don't know what the next DSP tries it's going to be, Dungeon Keeper's Mistress. Not really too concerned about it. I don't think we're going to do one next week. We've been doing them pretty consistently.
I haven't seen the movie, so I can't mention them. I'm not talking about the movie itself, actually, guys. But look, He-Man was an awesome movie. There you go. I heard it was good. Movie's actually pretty good. There you go. Don't believe the hype. Check it out.
Not really too concerned about it. I don't think we're going to do one next week. We've been doing them pretty consistently, weekly, for like a week and a half, or a month and a half, 2 months. And honestly, with everything going on this week with the marathon and it being a weird, shorter week, I think I'd rather just focus on having normal streams with gameplay and everything and not be too concerned about doing DSP tries it. Okay.
Okay. No DSP tries it. The big weekend ahead. We can't do DSP tries it. What are you, fucking nuts? Bring up Sandy Q. Let's see what we get. Come on. Oh, not that. Get the fuck out of here. Ignore that. Ignore him.
I've got big balls. You've got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all.
I wonder if DSP would know who sings that song. Do you think? I wonder if he would know that.
He's such a fucking idiot.
Exactly. I remember when that song was funny, and I was like, 9 or 10.
Okay. Are we good?
It's hilarious.
All
though.
right. I think that's been a nice chill podcast.
Oh, it was
a nice short
chill.
one.
Trust me, it was chill.
I wanted to get to gameplay. I think it's time to end the show.
Oh, it was very
chill. So I do want
chill.
to say thanks to everyone for chilling. I hope you enjoyed. And remember.
Oh, please.
Hold on.
Oh, we're holding on.
Remember, I am not here tomorrow.
Okay, not here tomorrow, guys.
Usually I am here every Friday. All right, but instead, I'll be back on Saturday when there will not be a podcast because we'll be doing the marathon. That means the next Level 1 podcast will be on Sunday morning.
Okay.
I hope that you'll all join me this coming Saturday for Indivestance Day. It should be a fun and special time with a lot of hijinks and a lot of good humor, drinks, booze, food, and amazing closet cleaning. Of course, there'll be vest hats and the like. If you can't make it, I'll see you all Sunday. Thank you, guys. Peace out. See you then. Okay.
Turn it off. Okay.
All right, guys. So let me get set up really quick.
I think we really got somebody. Sorry to call you out like this, but I have to do it. It's my job. Hinkle82. His editor felts him again. Oh, my friend. No, it is you who have been felted. Got him! Felted for life. You just self-felted yourself, bitch. Now what?
To run.
Snaked him. That easy.
And do something very fast before we begin.
Oh, please. What is it? Pampers change time. Change. Cat, I need my change.
What I'll likely do also, I'm going to grab my coffee now. So that way I have it and I don't have to get it later.
Cat.
So I'm probably going to go grab an iced coffee and...
Cat, my change.
Do one quick thing, and then we are going to begin, okay?
Need my change.
All right. So I'm just gonna play a little bit of music while I'm getting up and running to grab the coffee, but then I'll be back and we'll start. Okay? So just chill for a minute. I'll be right back, and then we'll begin with Dark Souls 2.
Cat.
Thanks for being patient. Be right back.
We got a full load.
Believe it or not, Phil isn't on stream. Please leave a message in the chat. I went for a walk, or I'm using my phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not on stream.
Oh, my coffee, guys.
Oh, almost did it perfectly. Fuck.
Man, I just don't know where to start. Maybe I should start with the Hyde's Tower of Flame, right? Perhaps.
No, I'm not sure before. It was definitely fun. I'll definitely do it again. Not today or tomorrow, though.
Okay. All right, let's get started. Thanks for being patient. Remember, all support greatly appreciated today. Already got a pack of cards that will be opened at the end of the stream. But obviously, let's get to some milestones here today on the Dark Souls 2 stream.
What do you mean
This
milestones?
stream has done very well so far, and I'm happy for that. I love the return of Dark Souls. I always like playing these style of games, especially the real ones. Not the ones made by other people, but going back to the classics, right? And this is only the third time I'm playing Dark Souls 2. Only the second time I'm playing Scholar of the First Sin. And the first time with mods, so...
Let's get some qualifications for the milestones, guys.
So... excuse me.
Okay.
What's up, Unsung Stranger? How are you doing?
Oh, that was
We're doing
3.
well, thank you for asking.
We won't get there, though, I don't think.
I am Path Trace Phil. Volume seems a little low.
Did you forget that? Okay, come on.
Majula Mamajula. We are in Majula Mamajula. Okay, are we ready? Let's get the volume here.
This is the You Never Know temple.
Let's begin.
You never know what could be ready, what's not ready.
Hello, everyone.
Hey!
Welcome back. It is time.
It is time for voting.
For a very...
Remember, 10 is the best show of your life. You'll happily watch it again. 1 means you never want to see it again. If you didn't see a second of it, you'll be fine, okay? Get your votes in now.
The stream of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, the Path Tracing Run here on DSP
The
Gaming.
Path Tracing Run?
As you can see, this game in 4K with Path Tracing looks great until you get up close, and then it looks like crap, right?
The
So
Path Tracing Run?
Last time around, we had some tremendous progress.
You've heard of the Redemption Run, but have you ever heard of the Path Tracing Run?
Basically cleared up the entire first area, defeating both the the last giant, as well as the what's his name? The second
gives a
boss
shit?
that stalks you. I forget his name. Pursuer? The Pursuer. That's right.
As long as you know.
And all the optional stuff in that area, pretty much, for the most part. We're now back here in what does in that direction, including a boss fight.
Live.
Tower looks. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, look at the sky.
Whoa.
This guy talk? I think he does. It's NPC. There's our first...
Let's see our voting. Big ups, everybody. Today's Copecast is rated a... Uh-oh, we're going to the left too much. Don't do this. Don't do this. 2. Very tightly contested, but 2 pulls it out. Damn, big ups, everybody, for voting. There we go. We got ourselves a 2. I think that's the correct name, by the way. A correct vote, honestly.
Night. And if I remember correctly, right there should be a bonfire. Yeah, see the bonfire? Yeah, so we should probably just run to the bonfire after we talk to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This guy won't talk to me? He didn't even swing and I took damage. Wow.
Crushed. You better not fuck around with random dudes. I don't know if you're at that level. I don't think you're at that level for fucking around with random dudes. Oh, here's the no cell. Get ready, Lumix. Hey, we started again. We just saw this. We just saw this part. Huh? And now we're doing this thing where we don't talk anymore. That's the funny joke. So funny, though. Yeah, Michael, he said literally dreams about one last ride fantasies.
Damn it.
He's really hoping that happens. I mean, that's not a joke for him. He says it like a joke, but it's really like, you know, when you get the, what if like, you know, you're seeing Metallica at a concert, you see what if like James breaks his hand, but then he sees you in the crowd and thinks, wow, this guy looks like a guitar player. Let's get him to play the rest of the set. And then like it happened. Wouldn't that be awesome? That's what he's doing, but he thinks it's going to really happen. We'll get all the biggest players together
really
one
sucked.
last time.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he wants, though. It's like that Michael Scott joke. I hope the comedian doesn't try to make fun of us. That would suck. They might invite us up, too, to tell jokes and do some banter. That would totally suck.
thing, I was hitting him, and all of a sudden I lost health. I was like, but he never attacked. It's so bad.
What's bad? Later, Ryan. Slime Privilege says he's playing Dark Souls today because he was smart enough to become a jack of all trades. His old FGC friends were stupid and specialized. That is true. They're not where he is. That's where you want to be.
I think I'm going to go to the bonfire first.
Just run to the bonfire. It's easier. Bye-bye. Any talk of the path tracing?
Poof, he disappears. Just like that. All right.
Wait for this.
What the? Okay. Well, guys, I got some bad news. I've used the bathroom. Nature calls out of nowhere. I didn't think I had to, and I started playing, and immediately it hit me. I'm like, oh my god. I got to use the bathroom pretty bad. All right? So I'm going to take like a 5-minute break. I'm just going to sit here, and I'll be right back. Seriously, it sucks. I know it hit me out of nowhere, but I got to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
No, that's the good point. You can just drop it now, King. That's the cool point about diapers. Hold on, we'll get there. Hold on. I got you. I'll leave it right there for you. JFlash66 says that actually happened. James got burned by pyro in like 1991. Yes, I believe the concert was with Guns N' Roses, in fact, in Montreal. And actually, someone else played guitar for a few shows while he sang. That is correct, sir, but that was the guitar tech. So it wasn't a random dude. It was the guitar tech. But yes, that definitely did happen. But it was a guitar tech, so it kind of doesn't count, you know. Big ups to Master Blaster, who said, which vest was he wearing when he said, this vest is a symbol? Curious to see if that one is missing on Saturday and how he'll retcon that speech. This vest is a symbol, was the shiny one? Not sure. The shiny one or the blue? I can't remember. Can anyone else remember? The tan? Okay, Injured's got it. The tan. The tan one.
Believe it or not, Phil isn't on stream. Please leave a message in the chat.
Oh, now I can check it. Okay.
For a walk, or I'm using my phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not on stream.
I saw that one guy just run by. It was weird. You saw that, right? Oh, there. It scared the shit out of me. Okay, here we go. We're live. We are live now. Brackman says he pictures the 90s Chicago Bulls song playing while they call him to the stage as a surprise entrant, where he goes on to school all the new players, ending like Rocky in an emotional display. Yo, Catherine! I did it! Big ups, Brackman. He really, I mean, really, guys, we're joking, but that really is what he thinks could happen. All right, guys, now we have a surprise entrant. What? Huh? Facing off against Justin Wong as the #1 entrant. First place in America from EVO 2004. Dark Side Phil. He comes out. Going back in time. Going back. Go. Everyone's going wild. Whoa. Daigo's there. Oh my god, is that really him? It's the guy. Jaha's there, high-fiving DSP. Actually, he's the manager of DSP. They've reconciled. They're friends now. DSP comes down from the rafters. Yes. That's it. Jaha's the new manager. Mike Watson is his tag team partner. Master Blaster says something ridiculous. Pack rip me to Indrid. I don't agree with this. No flirting is allowed. I'll wait for him to come back now because it's kind of interesting, but we are done here for the day. We'll see you again tomorrow for the King of the Ring. I still have to finish my song. It's not 100% done yet. And the video. The video's the annoying part. I am not a video creator. All right, what? We are 100% live? Okay, we'll do a poll. When will he return? Okay, here we go. So we're going to do... He's been gone since 1302. Okay, so we'll say 1309 or before. 1310. 1311. 1312. 1315. These aren't equal, but it's fine. Okay, I'm changing my poll. Here we go. To 16. 16. Okay. Not the best poll in the world, but it'll work. Get voting now, though.
Time to hop on that pole.
There we go. I didn't put the time on the third one, but you know what I mean. 13:13:01. From Snort, Carolina. From Snort, Carolina. Number 2, Philip Snorton. Also, from Conway, South Carolina. Coming to us from his modular mansion. The wife beater with no regrets. The chili consumer with no conscience. The redneck stunner. The one, the only. Presented by Pepsi. Wings of Redemption. I hit it from the back. Oh, here. Wait. I know this is a more of a low-tier God song. Also joining us. Oh, wait, not this one. I want this one. This song is a better beginning. New Age Black, Liquid Richard. Where is LTG from? I want the song. What's his most popular? I'm interested. Carrie, here we go. This is my favorite. Here we go.
Me and Wings of Redemption can easily collide.
Where's LTG from? Anyone know? From California. What many are calling the white DSP. He's not afraid to dashboard anybody.
Sometimes nature just calls. Shit. That was crazy because I went and I got my coffee, right? And I sat down here and I started playing. And the moment
1310:01, 43% of you are correct. 1310:35. Hell of a poll. Here we go. Okay, go ahead.
I got my coffee, right? And I sat down here and I started playing. And the moment that I started playing and I took one sip of coffee,
white DSP,
my guts went
That's so disgusting, dude.
Oh, that's not good.
That is
Why
not
are my
disgusting.
guts doing that? And I played for 15 minutes. It just got worse and worse. It was like a crescendo that was getting louder and louder. I was like,
a crescendo?
15 minutes. It just got worse and worse. It was like a crescendo that was getting louder and louder. I was like, oh.
I love crescendos.
Okay. So
back in my day, we called those crescendos. But okay, crescendo.
Let me get this out of the way now so I can focus on the game. Otherwise, I'd be in massive pain. Like, oh man.
Let's see the comeback. You're right. He's coming in now. And quick. It really doesn't give anybody a chance to look at anything, huh? Look at this come in. He's going for the sideways in. Not a single peek. No peeks.
Oh yeah, I
Not
do
a
tons of damage
peek.
to him. I do tons of damage.
From California, the Black DSP coming at you live. He's afraid of child support payments, but he's not afraid of any competitors. Huh? Who's that? It's him. Is it him? LTG. This is on the screen.
I'm a fat fuck, but you know you hoe love me.
This is on the middle screen like WWE. That's right, King. LTG coming in here. Hasn't had a competitive match in years, but he can't go to dashboard here. Bringing up our next legend. Also someone you haven't heard of in 20 years. Okay, I'll stop. That's a fun fan fiction, though.
Aren't I? I'm human. How was I invaded if I'm human? I thought you can't be invaded when you're human. I'm human. God, oh.
Oh my God! Look, guys. Guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? I just did the fake call up of LTG, and then LTG invaded DSP in real time. Let's hear his music. It's him.
I was invaded by low tier God.
It's him.
No,
he's here.
It's not low tier God.
That's LTG's music.
Wait a minute. Aren't I? I'm a human.
That was awesome. That was
How
awesome.
was I invaded if I'm human? I thought you can't be invaded when you're human.
If he comes back, I'll put the music back on. Hold on. If we see him.
When you're human. Boss, if I remember, I think he's to the right. If I get to the
Come
boss
on, come
arena,
on.
then the invader can't fight me.
Thank God whoever told me to go back. I wouldn't have seen that if I went unless I didn't go if I didn't go back. Where is him? We gotta see, where is he? Where are you, LTG? Find him.
Oh, here he is.
There he is. Come on. I got him. Let me know about the levels.
You missed.
Wings helped on the song.
Man, everybody, people cheat on the wife, man.
It's a normal thing.
It's a normal thing. People cheat on the wife, man. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. Wing. This one goes out to you little soft music loving motherfuckers. Really tall.
He's running away. He's running away. Okay. He ran away. God damn it. He ran away and killed it. Low tier guys returned to their world. The son of a bitch. Killed it. Let's watch this fight, then we're out of here. Okay, Piracy is Good says you can make the boss fall off. Let's see if DSP tries to do it and pretend he didn't know. Very specific. Let's see what happens. No, I'm not playing Dark Souls on stream. Ooh. Well, he can fall off. He can fall off.
Even with all the adaptability, I'm still insanely slow to heal. The heal is ridiculously slow. Oh, I know I could have had him. It's just dumb. Why is his heal so slow? I remember that boss being super easy.
LTG come back?
I totally remember the boss being very, very easy. It's just that he hits you off the platform.
He has no thought about when to drink. He just drinks so it, just like real life,
If
whenever
I
he
kill the
wants
boss, then people can't invade, right?
to. He's so scared. So scared. If I'm in the boss, people can't invade,
so
right?
I need it to be much better.
Oh, it can't happen for a few minutes. Oh, okay, gotcha, Jumbo people. He's still worried about it. Let's do one more try. The song? Yeah, this song is awesome. This is my favorite Liquid Richard song. I know a lot of people. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want something to watch, this guy is very interesting. Lolcow. He's in Vietnam, and he's one of those douchebags that's like, he's not trying to be like a Johnny guy. He's not trying to be like that. He's just very DSP. You should check out that guy. It's interesting. I'll put the link in the show notes. But it's super fucking long. It took me like a month to finish it. No, he's a douchebag that he did like a GoFundMe for a daycare over there, and he used the money because he lost all his money. He was just streaming, trying to make money streaming. His wife was an accountant, and she was making all the money, so he started to GoFundMe. He started a GoFundMe to try to be cool, right? But then they ran out of money, so he used that money to like live and stuff. And that was obviously against the GoFundMe, and everyone called him out for that. And that's kind of started him on his track of being a lolcow. That was a long time ago. And now he just kept growing as one more and more. Here we go. Philip's got it this time. There you go. Come on.
He's so easy. He's such an easy boss.
So why'd you die the first time?
Lucky, got me off the platform.
Oh, he got lucky the first time.
This dude's waiting for me. I saw the whole thing. You cheated. There's no way you beat him.
Hilarious stuff, as you can see. Breckman I5 says DSP has an injury going into the final match. The final countdown plays where he recreates the EVO 2004 Chun-Li parry and wins with an insane combo. I love this. I can't wait till we have 1 million subscribers. We can make all these things real. DSP, there's no way you can continue. Yes, I can. Let me fight. And then he goes out there, takes out Justin Wong, takes out Tokido. You're the best around. Cannon Brothers come out and they say, yes, we are rolling dice. That's all we do.
There's a bonfire already.
All right, I'm stopping the count. Sorry, Super Kami Jizzler, but you did turn out to be not that far away.
Monster ahead.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the RNC, but they will. I come for the other reason than to said this is my to pack up and go.
Looks so realistic. It's pretty awesome.
Sometimes
oh, definitely. Trust me. So realistic. It's amazing. Okay.
The good word. I expected this could...
Okay, anyways. I have stopped the count. It is time for us to climb up a mountain, and we shall see how much mountain we get here, guys. I don't know. We'll see. Pope Super Kami Jizzler said 75. Hell of a guess. And we were laughing earlier. But we're not laughing that much anymore. You got to 35. Oh, no, wait. Still going. 40? Huh? 42 was the number. 42.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Hey, hell of a guess, all right? It started out, we weren't sure how it was going to go, but you turned out pretty close, all right? Not bad.
Sorry.
Not bad, but please laugh at them anyway.
Items, do all this.
Okay. Anyways, that will do it, my friends. We shall see you tomorrow for the King of the Ring finals and Saturday for That Being Said, the week show, all right? Big ups, everybody, for hanging out. Hope you have fun. I'll redirect you to Meerkat. I think he's still streaming, so you get him. Big ups, everybody. Bye.
hanging out with me. Okay. Support the stream in some way. If you're on YouTube, please give it a like. If you're watching and you are saying, hey, Dark Souls, love this, please support. Let's.
Keep on keeping on.